We good. So we back on. We Satan fucking with the live stream, but it's all good. All right, we win, you lose, Satan.
That's right.
Get back to wisdom. Start from the top.
Wisdom of Solomon 7:17. For he hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely to know how the world was made.
Hey, we don't know because you know why? Because he was back there during Genesis 1:1, and the elect was back there when it said and the power said, "Let there be light." From that point, the elect was back there. All right, the elect knows how we. That's why we're pleading to the earth. This is our creation.
Yeah.
We help form this. If we be part of that number. We help form the planet Earth, form the lands, the ocean, the birds, the things that creep upon the ground.
It's not flat.
All right? Yeah, and it's not flat, you fuckers.
You ever watch?
Because we made it round.
You ever watch Dexter's Laboratory? Dee come in and fuck shit up. That's you little Edomites or Dee, man. You in our creation fucking shit up.
Bitch ass Dee.
You in our creation. Through the spirit of Yahweh by Shimei was shot and fucking it up.
Yeah. Hey, you know how the scriptures say that what is it? They went too far. Well, they went too far fucking up the earth too.
Yeah, that's right.
They furthered the goddamn destruction of the earth.
These devils dump they show you they throw these cans of toxic waste in the rivers.
Yeah. Now they throwing shit in the atmosphere.
Hey, an article came out about a week or two ago. There's a patch floating through the Pacific Ocean the size of Texas. Twice the size of Texas.
A bunch of shit.
You know how big that is? You could fit, according to science, you could fit everybody on the planet Earth
in Texas.
On Texas.
And they can live comfortably.
Yep.
On Texas. And they can live so there's something floating in the ocean where everybody on the planet Earth could be on.
That's off.
All right?
How big is the trash?
It's twice the size of Texas.
Oh shit.
And that's just one of the powers. You know you got first place, second place. You know there's multiple patches.
Oh yeah,
that's
ain't the only one.
That's why these animals is jumping out to sea. They
Yeah.
can't breathe.
Beaching themselves.
It's not alkaline in there. It's poison. It's like drinking. Come on, you got the ocean damn near fluoridated and you know
chemicalized
poison.
What's that? Chlorinated and shit.
Yeah.
Fluoride and shit.
Bleach.
All that. Oh, speaking of that, y'all brothers hear about what happened in the Amazon, the oil spill in Brazil.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
and the one in Ghana too.
Yeah, all them thousands of animals is dying and stuff, and people can't even drink the water over there. You know.
Yeah.
Then an article yesterday, I was speaking to brothers about how New York City ships down every month.
Oh man.
Tons. Like
Of
hundreds
shit,
of tons worth of shit.
Yep.
Worth of sewage from New York City to Alabama. They ship that shit from New York to Alabama. What you think they doing with it?
Right.
You think they're economic? See, that's why we ain't supposed to have no fucking toilets. We ain't supposed to have none of that shit, man. Because it creates pollution.
Waste. Yeah.
Waste.
We had outhouses.
We had outhouses, a hole in the ground.
Right.
Yeah, we had a shovel.
You know?
We had a shovel on your shore.
Hey, and the science, and the science, you see, you devils, you fucked up everything. You know, a reason why a lot of humans on the planet Earth have bowel issues and IBS and issues with their intestines is because when you sit down and take a shit, that's unnatural.
Okay.
It's unnatural. You're supposed to squat at another angle.
You're supposed to squat.
You're supposed to literally squat, like when when you're in the gym and they'll say ass to grass.
Yeah.
That's literally the position of how you're supposed to shit, man. You ain't supposed to sit at a 90-degree angle, take a shit.
And messing your spine up.
Fuck up your lower intestine, the colon.
Yep.
Bend that shit, man.
And another thing too, sitting like that, you cut off the circulation to your legs. That's why you ever sit on the toilet.
That's why your legs getting numb.
You get numb.
Yep.
Leg fall asleep.
What the fuck,
When you're
man?
releasing the big.
Yeah, keep going, man. Because this shit getting me hot now,
But
man.
it's like because it's with the squat, it's the same thing when women give birth.
Yeah.
They ain't supposed to lay on their back. You're supposed to let gravity.
Would
do
you
the
take a
work,
shit laying on your back?
Right.
Would you get?
Well, so-called white men probably do that.
Yeah, you know, when you came out the caves, we had to teach you everything.
Right.
You probably was taking shit laying down, man. Laying on your back, too. Or lay on your stomach.
Weak diaper. Laying on the side, chilling.
The shit, talking to somebody. Yeah, hold on.
Hey, they did that in Rome. The public bathrooms in ancient Rome were fucking disgusting, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you motherfuckers used to use the same damn sponge to wipe your ass. You know? And I hate public bathrooms right now.
Oh, man.
You know, I don't even like to see an Edomite in the same place when I'm there.
I wait to go home to take
Yeah, I
some
do.
Come, bro.
Yeah,
real shit.
Before you brothers that can wait, man.
Once I get to the crib.
Fuck that. I do my thing.
Keep going.
It says Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 17, when he has given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely to know how the world was made and the operation of the elements.
Yep. The elements. Because you know why we know the operation of the elements? Because that periodic table of the elements is all in us as a human, because we came from the elements.
Right.
All the elements that you see on that chart. Hydrogen, oxygen, gold, copper, silver, zinc, all that's in us.
Yeah.
Right. And we eat it. You know, you can eat gold and silver and all that.
And zinc.
Yeah.
Most of us
Zinc.
men have a zinc deficiency.
Yep.
That's why we deal with testosterone issues,
Iron deficiency.
iron deficiencies, all right, and endless amounts of things.
That's where you get like sickle
Right.
cell in
Keep going.
Oh, vitamin D deficiency. You need vitamin D. The melanin in your skin, it absorbs the sunlight and it forms vitamin D.
That's why.
And this too, you need magnesium to take full advantage of the vitamin D you are.
And since we're on this subject matter, the science of the elements, a lot of you devils, you know why a lot of you Negroes are fucked up too? Two things I'm gonna say: potassium and it's a ratio of potassium and sodium you're supposed to have in your body.
That's true. Yeah.
Because see, when you take in like 1 part sodium, you're supposed to actually have 3 parts, I believe. I'm just saying a number. You can look it up in
I've seen that before. Yeah.
You know, and you're supposed to have a higher ratio of potassium in your body. See, a lot of you are potassium deficiency. That's why you deal with the issues in your body that you deal with, man. Because you don't understand. See, we going in the real. This is science. This is really a science class that we're having right now.
Okay.
You know,
And biology.
biology, all these fall under different forms of science. You know,
Even with with pregnant women, when they supposed to take on, they supposed to take what is it, prenatal vitamins or some shit. Why? Because we already lacking the things that we're supposed to be getting. So this fucking devil is, oh, you supposed to take these pills throughout the pregnancy. That's why certain children are born with certain defects.
Deficiencies. Yep.
and that vitamin D. The brother brought out the vitamin D subject. See, that's why the reason why a lot of you Negroes. Why is it that the black men, the main cancer that black men deal with is prostate cancer, and black women deal with breast cancer heavily? And those are 2 diseases that affect our people highly. And you know what cures all those things or keeps that away? Vitamin D. We need vitamin D. We're people that are supposed to be outside in nature.
Because of the melanin.
Because of the melanin. We need it. Not and let me say this too, because we using that word melanin a lot. We not on no, this ain't no black conscious bullshit. Because a lot of you put a lot of worth into that melanin shit. We just speaking on the science of the fact that it's the facts of the melanin that we have and the fact that we absorb the energy from the sun. We supposed to be outside. Because hey, you know what plants?
That's how it was created.
Hey, you know what plants these trees? You ever notice if you have a plant in your house, you know plants don't grow until the night. That's when they grow. Same thing with us. You ever hear somebody they tell you gotta go to sleep? You grow in your sleep. Like when you have a child, and you be like, damn, man, my daughter, she's sleeping a lot. Why? She's going through a growth spurt. Same thing with us, the plants. They absorb the sun during the day, and then when it's dark at night, if you put a camera on a plant, you'll see through the night. You'll see it blossoming and growing up. You come out and you see the plants like, oh shit, it's growing. They use the photosynthesis. They break down the sun and the nutrients and all those different elements to grow. And the same thing applies to us in the spirit. Hey, that's why we deficient. It's like,
I would say, let a nigga tell it. Nigga don't, a nigga say God don't exist, man. When all these things are set up, evidently it was a creator to set all these things.
To design this.
To design, man. You know? And nothing just fall out the sky and just.
Big Bang. The Big Bang. Hell out of here, man. And you know what cuts the Big Bang Theory? You know what cuts the Big Bang Theory at one thing? Why does pussy feel good?
Hey, true. Why is that such a pleasure?
Right.
Hey, and let's say it's a pleasure for one man. Why is it not hurting another man? If it's just,
it happened by coincidence.
Right, happened by coincidence. That means, different people should get different effects. But everybody's designed to get that pleasure between a man and a woman. Why is that? Because it was designed that way. It was designed, that all men grow beards, and they got testosterone, and that was, you know, you go through puberty, right?
Voice change.
You know what I'm saying? Your voice ain't right. It was designed that way. It's a process. The same way you Edomites design these smartphones and these computers, that's the same way the Lord designed us, man.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay?
All right, keep going.
Verse 18, the beginning, ending, and the midst of the time.
Yep,
Prophecy.
Keep going.
The alterations of the turning of the sun.
Yep.
Oh, the turning of the sun, huh?
Right.
The celestial.
Yep.
Not the celestial. The is that right? Is that the right word?
Heavenly.
The heavens.
Yeah.
Which in school, Esau teaches you that the earth revolves around the sun. No, wrong.
That's right.
Okay? They call that heliocentric, meaning the sun, because helio, that's a Greek word meaning like the sun.
Yep.
Okay? And of course, centric is center. Like the sun's the center. No, the earth is the center. The sun revolves around the earth. It rises up and rises down.
That's right.
That's in Psalms, where it says the going up and the going down of the sun, and then the moon as well. They're lights that center around the earth. Okay? All right?
Like a planetarium.
Right. Like
When you go into a planetarium, you're stationary. You actually represent a person that's on Earth, and you're looking up at the stars that is like a mock stars in the sky, and they show you it moving, and the sun is up there, the stars, the moons, the planets, because there are other planets out there for you retards, man.
Right.
Yeah.
We are in some glass dome with it's just a sun that's set there and a moon that's there,
Right,
and then the
pictures.
stars are just painted on the top of the ceiling like a goddamn
like the Sistine Chapel and shit.
right.
How the fuck you explain the so-called shooting star then?
Right.
They painted up on the goddamn dome.
Right.
Right.
Which are really chariots, by the way, because stars don't move.
That's right.
You know
Those are
what it
chariots,
is, though,
man.
bro? It's just
You see
these
stars,
people
chariots.
are just habitual sun worshippers. Sun worshippers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and you know the scriptures, you know, speak on that. You the ones are the ones that worship the creature more than the creator.
That's right.
That's you, motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
You got Jake, you want to follow behind them.
Yep.
Jake is finished.
Hey man, Jacob's natural born, homeborn slave and an instinctual follower. Okay, but you're supposed to instinctually follow Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
That's through the men of the Lord.
Yeah.
That's right.
Keep going.
You know?
It says, and
This even works. So like, yeah, go on.
it says in the change of seasons, the circuits of years, and the position of stars, the natures.
Yeah, we went to that mound yesterday. That mound is lined up with which star?
Pleiades.
Pleiades is lined up directly with Pleiades, which Pleiades is in the scriptures.
Yeah, somebody get Job 9 and 9. Real quick.
See, hey, this is a science class, man.
Try to get a quick
This is
precept.
natural. You know, there's a yeah, you get one. This is when you go to college, you have different types of chemistry. You have a natural chemistry, learning how the things in nature occurs, and that's what we edifying on right now. The nature.
That's right.
Yeah. All you science students, you just come to us, man.
Yeah.
Pay your tuition to us, man. We'll
Right.
teach you that.
Yeah, pay attention.
Pay your $30,000 a year.
As the scriptures say, you know, even though
Hey,
we
we'll
be,
teach you more with it.
Right.
as the scriptures say, you know, even though we be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, man.
That's right.
We've
Come.
we've been manifesting in front of you, knowing all things, man.
That's right.
We're bringing out
Just
a
gotta be
lot
humble,
of science right now.
Yeah.
Come, you got that out?
Come. This is Job 9 and 9, which maketh Arcturus, Orion, and Pleiades, and the chambers of the south.
Right.
Just
Which,
to-
right,
go ahead,
which
bro.
goes into the different constellations and the alignment of the stars in the heavens. Okay? Now, dealing with the tribe of Issachar, that's what they used to use. Okay? That's what they used to use to know, like Scripture says, what Israel ought to do. And if somebody can get that, Baba Bashar, bring it out. Okay? Now, Arcturus, all right? Orion, okay? All these are constellations which came up with by the Greeks. The Greeks did study this stuff, which is really Jake. It was Jake studying the heavens because they got the understanding, because it was Israelites got this understanding from the tribe of Issachar, and that was passed down through the priests, the Levites, and it was that that wisdom, because all Israel understood certain things, but you had the Lord set tribes and certain particular things up in order.
That was their specialty.
Yeah, like that was their specialty. So okay, well we need to go to the tribe of Issachar. Okay, what's going on? Okay, that's what's going on. We know it's a new moon. We're gonna celebrate the new moon, and you know, so forth and so on. Okay, and then these other nations picked up on that type of wisdom. When you go in the book of Josephus, right? You know, for a historical reference, our forefather Abraham, when he went into Egypt, he taught them Egyptians arithmetic, science, math. All right, he taught them all that stuff. That came from us, man. Like Scripture says, we're the former of all things. Okay, so this all this science and this knowledge, this starts with the men of the Lord, Yahweh Bashar servants. Okay, giving this back to it, because once we get it, we're giving it to you now, so you can understand. Because Esau's the devil, man. Okay.
That's why the scriptures say, you know, when we get back in authority, you people gonna rejoice.
Yeah.
Knowledge gonna really increase for the better.
They're gonna flourish.
Because it says in what
Somebody
Isaiah
got
the second
scripture?
chapter that the nations shall flow unto us, asking us to, telling us to teach them our ways.
Hey, can
That's
I get a
right.
precept for you?
Yep.
This is
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Daniel chapter 1 verse 4. It says, I'm gonna jump to the point. Children in whom was no blemish, but well favored and skillful in all wisdom, and cunning in knowledge, and understanding science, and such as ability to in them to stand in the king's palace, and whom they might teach the learning and the tongue of the Chaldeans.
Right, and that's what brother was saying. We should be in the upper echelon of this world.
That's right.
We should be in your universities, your colleges. We should be in your governmental cabinets.
Yeah.
We should be in your parliaments. You know, because we have the understanding from the Lord.
Your FDA,
Okay.
it should be all J's.
Yeah.
It should be hard as hell for an Edomite to get in that department.
What? Hey, no Edomite should get in that department. It should be Israel. Hey, hey, truth be told, we should be running the world, man. Okay? Starting with the elect. And that's why the 144,000, we're going to be a potent force. That's why no other nation can start war with the 144,000.
Right.
Because we're going to have the wisdom and power of Yahweh Shah with us, man.
That's right.
Blessings are going to overtake us.
Overtake it before we even speak it. The Lord's going to just pour it upon us, man.
That's right.
And it's possible.
You know?
The Lord knows what we want and desire before we ask.
Come on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Somebody had that comment about Issachar?
I got it.
You got it? Okay, come on.
This is 1 Chronicles 12 and 32. And the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do. The heads of them were 200, and all their brethren were at their commandment.
Hey, if I can say too, when you read 1 Chronicles 12, it goes in. That's like all the tribes that came to meet David. Okay, to pretty much gather numbers and war. Because you had the Gadites, you had all them. But can you reread that, Shaw?
It says, and the children of Israel, which were men that had understanding of the times, which their understanding of the times, we judge the times through the moon,
Signs in there.
The lunar
firmaments
The
of the
moon,
sky.
the sun.
That's right.
Go back to Genesis 1.
And it's all right.
Yeah, what we just read in Wisdom of Solomon too.
Yeah, come. It says to know what Israel ought to do.
See, it said to know what Israel ought to do. So the Issacharites, King David may have came to the Issacharites, hey, should I go to war right now? Or should I wait? And they'd be like, you know what I'm saying? And then that's what they'll come to Issachar to do. That's just an example of what.
Right.
It was perfect timing.
Right, and then the priest will go to the Urim and Thummim, and they will get a confirmation from the Lord. Is it right? Is this right? Is that right? Yeah, that's why the prophets, because dealing with 2012 on the Mayan calendar, that was Issachar put that Mayan calendar together.
Yeah.
You know, and guess what? They were still right.
Yeah.
They were still right. It wasn't exactly 2012. That's Esau.
Just an age.
Esau is the one that puts dates and times and stuff. They didn't put no date on there. They put it was a certain time period that where it was going to be confirmed that we're in the time of the end. And I'm telling you, after 2012, it was confirmed that we were in the time of the end, most definitely. Because I remember 2011, going into 2012, that was like the highest. That was one of the highest years, of the highest numbers. It's the highest years for the number and amount of chariot sightings, man. Okay, they was messing with them different Iranian nuclear sites. I remember that, you know. Brother was teaching on it. You know, out there in the highways and byways, because the Lord had the time set up when this man was going to go down.
Yep.
Rome didn't fall overnight.
Hey, and then when we went to the Kalamoki Mounds yesterday, with the other brother Kazak, and Lord willing, he gets to put that up today sometime.
It's up.
Yeah, that name actually means to
decrease.
Yeah. At the end, they will decrease, which he was going in the tribe of Gad, but that could also go into the times, because at the end, everything is going to decrease, and there's going to be a reset, a spiritual reset in the world.
In the earth language.
Right. The end is manifested. The end of the punishment of Israel, the end of the wickedness of Esau, and then a new beginning is going to follow. This is all science. This is all wisdom, understanding, and knowledge from the Lord that He's given to His people, man.
That's right.
It's even when you go into the name Gad, you know, because y'all went there. Instead of truth overcoming, but you shall overcome at the last. You had to be brought, you know, you had to be brought low, but then you're gonna come back up. It's the same thing going on what we talking about in the earth with Esau, with these other heathen nations. They're gonna be diminished, so we can do a spiritual reset, so the men of the Lord can come on up.
That's right.
You know, clean the crop.
That's right.
Y'all, bro.
I got to go back. If anybody got this, somebody wisdom Solomon.
Yeah. Solomon chapter 7, verse 19. The circuits of years and the positions of stars, the natures of living creatures.
And that's what the brother just started it all out, going into the nature of the beast. Yeah. We understand the beast, all right? And these beasts are gonna be at league with us, man.
That's right.
All right? These lions. Hey, there's a stat. There's more lions in America in zoos and as pets than there are in Africa, man. You think that's by accident? No, that's so when this shit hits the fan. What you think gonna happen at the zoo? You think people gonna be? Hey, the Lord gonna hit that button? He gonna free them lions and wolves.
Your cages gonna lift up.
They should have on the day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what, bro? That just add further to the point in Revelation where it say this place is spiritually evil.
Yeah.
You got more lions over here than in over there, you know, and then you got wild crocodiles in the wild out there in Florida.
Yep.
Okay, so when shit get real out here, you people gonna know. You gonna know what's up, man.
Yes,
and that's just a little thought when you said that, bro.
Somebody know where that's at in Ezra's? That those that fled to the mountains.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking?
Ezra's 15.
If you know that, I get that too.
15.
Because you people, you think that when all hell breaks loose, the first initial thought for all you people in these cities is going to be to flee to the mountains. And really, when you get to the mountains, that's when you really going to get fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, there's this movie on Netflix, and it's called The Ritual. All right, and you had 4 Edomites over there between Norway. I think Norway and Switzerland are countries that border each other. So they was hiking through those countries, through these dense woods, right? And when they got through them woods, man, there was some shit in them woods. It was literally a demon in the woods that was hanging people up at the top of the trees and shit.
Hey, you know,
probably
that's gonna be like
KKK.
that? A Quiet Place.
I gotta see.
Oh yeah, it's coming out. Yeah,
It's
it's coming
That's
out.
gonna be like that.
Yeah.
Because they were in like the wilderness area.
Yeah, you
But-
gotta see that movie, The Ritual, man.
But the beasts of the field and the forest, they ain't in league with y'all. That's why I said earlier, y'all gonna have a lot of the Revenant or Leonardo DiCaprio, while we gonna be having a lot of Jungle Book. God dang it.
Hey, and then
Yeah,
you
Mowgli,
got-
spiritual
You
Mowglis.
gotta think too. The Lord gonna have some new beasts out here that we ain't even see.
I was just about to go there.
You
what's
know,
my song?
Yep.
Yep.
You know, there's gonna be new beasts out here. You know, you're gonna see, what's his name? Sasquatch.
Yeah, Sasquatch.
Yeah, Behemoth.
Yeah,
Sasquatch.
Bigfoot, dinosaurs.
Yeah, you know, Gad call him Sasquatch.
Yeah, Sasquatch.
You know, it's gonna get crazy out here, man.
I got you.
You know.
Oh, if you wanna.
Nah, bring it out.
Yeah.
Con. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 11. I'll start at 17. For thy almighty hand. Oh, matter of fact, let's tie together. Get that second Ezra real quick, because this is what's gonna be in the field.
In the woods, because they gonna.
Yeah.
That's what they think. They gonna be like, go to the woods, get in the woods.
In the woods.
Let's run.
And it's gonna be something. It's gonna be a 30-foot beast.
It's gonna be a
Rubbing his, licking his chops.
Hey,
man.
if I can say, Yahweh Shai told us to flee into the mountains,
Right.
into the into the wilderness,
Yeah.
I was
and
just
do what the
thinking about
Maccabees did.
That's right.
Not y'all, motherfuckers,
Yeah.
man.
And that because that place is gonna be a curse to y'all.
Yes,
That's right.
It's gonna be a place of safety.
Yeah.
Refuge.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm trying to find it. It's a scripture that say that. I'm trying to find it.
That's right. That's right.
All right, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 58.
Yeah.
They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger and eat their own flesh and drink their own blood. For very hunger of bread and thirst of water.
Yeah. Hey, what can I say this? How are you in the woods, in nature,
Eating yourself.
and you eating and drinking blood?
Right.
Right?
That's crazy.
But you're in nature. There's trees.
Life all around you.
There's certain mushrooms you can eat.
You can get syrup out of certain
Right,
trees.
right. You get certain sap depending on where you live at. You know, if you know the area, you know. You know what I'm saying? Well, first of all, why are you eating flesh if you can eat plants? Period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the people in this world, they're not. Well, when you read earlier up in 2nd Ezra 15, talks about victuals shall be so cheap upon earth that they should think themselves to be in good case. Right. Now the victuals is things like food and stuff that you can get, stuff that's convenient. You know what I'm saying? But see, people are so used to going to McDonald's, going to Walmart, going to the they're conditioned to, so when they go out in nature, they're not going to know how to deal with nature. And then plus the Lord going to send them wild beasts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, they going to have like a certain amount of food in a bug out bag, whether it be Doritos or, you know what I'm saying? You know, whether it be Doritos or, yeah, if I'm not going to give them energy, they're going to be like, oh my God, I can't climb up this mountain, you know. And they going to, you know, niggas keep hot Cheetos and shit. And they're going to be killing each other after the food's all gone. And they're going to have to do whatever, they're going to be killing their kids. You know, go to the mountains, have 1 or 2 bullets, shoot the baby child or the oldest child, and then they eat off of him for 2-3 weeks, and then you got 1 more bullet.
Yeah, because you stupid people.
You know what I'm saying?
You stupid.
Blow their own brain out.
Assholes, man. You don't know the first thing about hunting, man. Not to say that we some top flight hunters ourselves.
Right.
I've never been hunting, but I've asked enough questions to understand.
Yeah.
It's a science to when you kill a deer, man.
Come on.
There's a way you're supposed to shoot them.
Yep.
So it won't.
Put bullets all through the meat.
Yeah.
That's why
Yep.
a lot of hunters use arrows, man.
Yep.
gotta-
So the
you gotta-
toxins, when they die, it's a certain
can't catch
toxins
them
won't.
excited.
Yeah, because you know the meat
Yeah,
it tense up. Yeah, you mess up the
You
meat.
have to catch him when he's at a calm state, maybe grazing
Mm-hmm.
or whatnot, and then then get him.
Yep.
Because if he's already amped up, he's had all that, his blood rushing, adrenaline rushing, the meat ain't gonna be good.
Yeah, because his muscle tense up.
You know.
See
Real
Yeah.
tense.
how you cut it? You gotta cut it a certain way to. Hey, I'll tell you this: you
Yep.
motherfuckers don't know how to get the fur off of it.
Nope.
That's even that. Think about a cow. You people don't know the first thing of taking a cow.
You don't even know how
hide
to scale a fish, man.
off. Thank you.
You don't know
Nope.
how to gut. You don't know. I used to do that all the time.
Niggas don't know how to start a fire.
That's true.
To cook the meat on.
Hey, you don't know what to eat.
That's why they gonna eat each other.
Yeah.
That's like when you flesh and I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat you. Nigga, man, they show you how base you people are.
Hey, if I could say, man, call Allah Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai for giving us the law too, man.
Come.
Especially in Leviticus 11.
Yeah, they don't know what to
Say
eat.
we might not run into it there, but it'd be a nice juicy grasshopper or something that
Yeah.
passed by us. That's lawful.
Yep.
Right. Yep.
Full of protein.
Beetles.
Yep.
Matter of fact, get that.
Certain
please.
beetles.
Somebody get that. Leviticus 11 and
Yep.
and I believe 21 or 19. Cause that's true, man.
Somebody get Matthew 3
See,
too.
we know to eat. We know to eat like a beetle or something, or a grasshopper or something in that nature. Y'all motherfuckers, we go hunting for squirrels and rabbits and shit.
Yeah.
We understand they don't chew the cud
Right.
and split the hood.
And here it is.
Things that die.
Yeah.
themselves.
Right. And then see a lot of them animals like rabbits and squirrels and stuff like that, because they're unlawful, right? They hold a certain amount of diseases. And like the brother said, they don't chew the cud and they don't eat the right thing. So yeah, like you can kill it and eat the meat. It's possible. But here it is, you got you a damn rabbit leg. You don't know that rabbit was sick with cancer. It just wasn't showing you no signs. And then you put the cancer in your body, and then you wondering why you dying from a slow form of, disease. Yeah, death. You know what I'm saying?
Turn into a zombie.
You know?
Yeah.
Right. Plus what Esau gonna put out here.
Yep.
Looking at.
possums and raccoons, armadillos and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, don't put it past these country ass niggas. You niggas,
Oh yeah, they eat the worst.
you niggas
They eat
love
the worst.
Coons,
Yep.
possum meat,
Squirrel
and
gator.
That's crazy. when
They
say-
eat baked coons with sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
That's how they bake it.
Oh yeah.
They throw squirrel on the grill.
Hot sauce on that shit.
But raccoons.
That's
And I'm talking about Christian Jake in the church do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas eat that. I think I ate coon one time, man. Fucking with my family.
I ate gators. Frog legs and shit.
I
had frog legs.
I never had a frog
Man,
or gator.
man, I had bad seafood in calamari.
Gator nuggets.
I had that gumbo shit. This is nasty.
Yeah.
Dip it in the hot sauce.
You niggas gonna be eating snakes.
Yep, snakes. Oh yeah, snakes are gonna be a delicacy.
Knowing how to extract the poison out of their glands.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna eat the fucking poison, be paralyzed, and die a terrible death, man.
Yep.
Yo, I saw a video on YouTube about snake poison. They put a drop of snake poison, rattlesnake poison in a little tube or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and like they shook it up. Man, that blood that was in that tube, they poured it into a little dish. That shit was like a solid.
Yeah, it turned into
gelatin type thing.
the gelatin. Yeah,
That shit bad. That shit happen. You get bit by a snake.
that's what it does.
Yeah.
It stops your
Imagine
blood
that in
flow.
your veins, man.
Certain spiders.
Yep.
And that shit goes quick.
Black
too.
widows.
Nah, hey, you ever seen camel spider?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
brown recluse.
Yeah.
The brown recluse.
The brown
that's right,
recluse.
man. And
You
that
gotta
day-
know.
And that day,
Yep.
you people hit the wilderness in that day, your ass gonna be grass.
Because like the brother said, camel spiders. You know how
Don't look that shit up.
because
Man, chemist.
they big as fuck, man. There's a picture. I don't know if it's still on it on the net. It probably is.
Yeah.
But America went over to Iraq. They got a whole bunch of camel spiders. And how a whole bunch of soldiers were actually dying was getting bit by camel spiders. They'll hide in their boots. And they killed one, and the dude was about like what, 5, 10,
Yeah,
6 foot.
yeah, maybe 6 foot.
He was holding it.
That
just
thing
like
may have been
this
like 3-4
with
feet.
one leg, and it was touching the ground.
Oh hell.
Damn.
Them shits are scary.
And it will kill you, man. It will kill you.
Oh, and same thing with these zoos. Back on these zoos that you
Yeah.
devils
Con.
love, your prison houses for animals. You got all kind of anacondas, all kind of black mambas and pythons.
Yes.
Hey, these zoos is going. It's a zoo in damn near every major city, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 39.
And bring the animal scriptures out, man. We gotta get into that
Let me start
spirit
at verse
too.
28. It says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes."
Right.
Ecclesiastes is 40 and 9, because it's a straight precept to that. Go ahead, brother.
All right, it says, let me start from the top. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Verse
It's
29.
gonna be like that movie. Remember when on MTV back in the day, the Wild Boys, Johnny Knoxville and all them, like a spin off of Jackass.
Yep.
Yeah.
They show you how they was messing with them animals. Man, the Most High, I love watching shit like that.
Oh
Yeah.
I love it.
Because the angels are literally setting up scenarios to get a hearty laugh at.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny, like you said. You're gonna see, you got to go have the angels in the spiritual realm. Like, look, watch.
Yeah.
You gonna eat that snake. Laughing. That's what's gonna be happening. They setting up scenarios so that, because it tells you that the Lord said He shall laugh when calamity and distress
Right.
come your way.
And which is gonna be us too.
That's right.
We're the ones that really gonna be laughing.
That's right.
You know?
He's speaking through us right now.
Yeah.
That's right.
So right
That's
now,
why I
laugh.
said that we read in Job the 5th chapter.
Job
At
5.
death, death and destruction, ye shall laugh. Keep going, brother.
All right, verse 29, it says, "Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance." The point is in verse 30. "Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction."
Hey, one
Hey,
time I
oh,
seen
yeah,
a scorpion in my bathtub when I was younger.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell
I didn't even want to shower in that bathtub no more. I'm like, how the hell did it even get in here?
Yeah, got up.
You know?
They got shit.
These animals, I'm telling you, you white people, you don't understand. See, you're proud. You just think, oh, we're gonna survive this race war. You niggas ain't ready for it.
Oh,
you don't
man.
even understand. Jake is gonna be on your ass.
Yep.
These other nations is gonna be on your ass. The bees want a piece of your ass.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, bro.
You don't think
Hornets.
the bees want a piece of
Hornets and wasps.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, these animals, man, they waiting to get busy on you, man. Going back to what we was talking about earlier about how the earth is all out of course and you're poisoning and killing animals. They can't wait to get on you, man. You know, like I think of that movie, the Birds.
Yep.
Con.
That old movie, The Birds, by who's this guy?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm
You
trying
know,
to.
there's always devils getting jacked up by animals.
Yeah.
You don't really see Jake getting attacked and all that.
Or that movie
It's always
Bats.
the goddamn devils, man.
This movie called Bats.
You know?
Can I get that for you?
Yeah. Yep.
This is Wisdom of Solomon. Just to land back off the beautiful precept that brother brought out.
Yep.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 11, verse 17. For thy almighty hand that made the world of matter without form, wanted not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions. Verse 18. Or unknown wild beast, full of rage.
Yeah.
Unknown. When you think of wild beasts, your initial thought is lions, tigers, bears, you know, different types of bears, pumas,
Yeah.
Yep.
you know.
Pumas.
But it's gonna be some shit. Does that lion have horns?
I mean, don't be surprised you see a dragon, man.
Hey,
Come alive.
You Edomites,
Yeah.
y'all brave, y'all be quick as hell and brave as hell to come talk to these animals like you think they're gonna listen to you, man. Run up on some shit you ain't never seen in that day.
Right.
You gotta be still.
Yeah.
Play dead.
Play dead.
And now some of them are Jake though,
It smells fear.
but a lot of them are Edomites because you know they men of the field. But some of them that like be like for years they be cool. A lot of them are Jake.
Who was that, like, who got killed by the stingray?
Oh, that's an Edomite. Goddamn
He was a crack.
Irwin, Steve Irwin.
Salaka. Verse 8. Verse 18. You got it, brother, too. Or unknown wild beast, full of rage, newly created,
Yep.
breathing out either a fiery vapor.
Hey, you know what that new beast too? Salakia.
Yeah,
That goes
go ahead.
into
Yep.
you devils with your hybrid animals too, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, there's a lot
Yeah.
of shit in these labs that you
Mix-
create.
yeah, mix
All right,
breed and
they
shit.
gonna turn on your ass too, man. Right? Or you think you got them caged up? You know they show you in the movie 24 hours. 24. What's that movie? The zombies. 28. It was one.
Days
20,
later,
24
20
days later, something like that.
28 days later.
28 days later. The
Then
first
28
one,
weeks later.
Huh?
Yeah, 28 days later. Yeah, 28 weeks later.
Okay, the first one, 28 days later,
Yeah.
they show you how they was injecting those monkeys with rage. And remember those we gotta let them go, and those monkeys attack their ass. So that show you devils, all these lab rats.
Yep.
Cause these animals is crying out to the Lord too.
Yeah.
Like here it is, I'm a mouse,
Yep.
and I'm supposed to be out in the wilderness eating, you know,
Grain and
grain
shit.
and berries and shit.
Yeah.
And here it is, you got me in the lab testing your chemicals and shampoo on me and shit. Seeing how I last with cancer.
Right.
It was a movie came out years ago called Man's Best Friend. It was about they genetically modified a Rottweiler, and he was climbing trees and shit.
Oh,
He
hell.
had
Oh,
all
the
these
hell?
type of- I think if I'm not mistaken, he was able to poison you if he bit you too, or some shit like that.
Yeah, like poisonous
Yeah,
fangs.
Name Cujo. Yeah.
yeah, almost like that
What's that
too.
one movie? Splice.
Yeah,
Yeah, Splice.
I
Yep.
was thinking about that.
Yep. Yep. REI used to be on that movie a lot. He used to tell me about that movie.
Creepy shit like that.
Yeah.
Fucking
They'll
weirdo.
show you on these video games too. Like, you got what's his character's name? Snake.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, Metal Gear. You know how that was creating like humans. And,
He a damn creation.
yeah.
That's all.
Oh well, I'll be remiss if we didn't mention
Yeah, he a heavy into that. Hell yeah, man.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, man. You know,
Hell yeah.
Might see one of them niggas.
That is
you know,
actually.
he took them. They took the dog and that turtle, and they tried to recreate what happened with the turtle with the ooze. Because Esau being them, the dog and the turtle, and he turned them into he turned them into them.
the main guy that was in charge of keeping the dog, he ended up killing his ass. If I'm not mistaken. So it's gonna be the same thing happening with these animals that these fucking devils create.
That's right.
Bro, that happens all the time. It happens so much that they made a TV show of you Edomites collecting these pets and shit, and they turn on your ass. And
Oh,
eating your ass.
hey, with that monkey, the monkey that slapped that bitch,
Slap the face
slapped
off
the
of
damn
that bitch.
face
Oh
off.
yeah.
What's his name? can't remember.
I can't remember the name.
Bubbles?
No, that was MJ.
That was Michael Jackson.
That monkey attack. Didn't that monkey attack him too? Or some
Yeah, he did. He did. He said he started getting too old to start rebelling against him, so he had to sell him off.
Yeah.
He had to sell him. Yeah.
They coming out with a movie with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, the Rampage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah.
Oh, well, they coming out with a biopic. Y'all know the old Edomite researcher. She used to research the gorillas. Jane Goodall. She used to be in Africa, studying the gorillas. And guess what she said? She was, she said that Sasquatch was real.
Yeah.
Because she knows how the Lord got them creatures and them ape-like creatures. She knows about primates.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna go in the woods. Y'all gonna meet fucking Bigfoot. Y'all gonna meet the damn rampage monkey. Y'all gonna.
What's the Kluber? What's the little shit? The Kluber.
Did I say it like one to count?
Yeah. What is it? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
that
Oh,
shit.
chupacabra. The chupacabra. Yeah.
Get your ass.
But first of all, how did chupacabra get from Puerto Rico to Texas and Mexico and all of that? Because it's more than damn one of them motherfuckers. And the Lord gonna start bringing them out, man.
That's right.
All these
They got
creatures,
things
man.
On video too. I was showing this brother one day, like the scripture you brought out was like spitting out like fire or whatever.
Oh yeah, we didn't finish with it.
Like, can you just actually reread that?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is verse 18, Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 18. Or unknown wild beast, full of rage, newly created, breathing out either a fiery vapor or filthy scents of scattered smoke.
Hey, we can't forget, like, the song whispered over here a while ago. The main man, Leviathan. Man.
Oh, well, I was gonna say
Hey, I
dragons.
was watching
Dragons.
early this morning, man.
Dragons.
They actually, I think in like China somewhere. That was the video I was trying to explain when I showed him. They actually caught like a dragon-like figure and flying high in the sky.
Oh,
in
you
the
put
cloud.
that-
Well, yeah. Well, look. Well, I'll say this: a lot of them videos are fake. A lot of them videos is just people messing around with CGI and they put them on YouTube. A lot of them are fake. But because the Lord got these hidden cryptic animals out there.
Yeah.
You know. So you have.
Yep.
Scripture says you got animals that can breathe fire.
Yeah.
And then like the brothers getting ready to go into Leviathan, man.
Beautiful, man.
That's you got Godzilla. Yep.
Godzilla.
That's basically a Leviathan.
Impossible shit, because if the eels can
What boosts
manipulate
electricity? That's right.
the animals some animals out here got control of the elements as well, man.
Well, some animals they bioluminate.
Yeah, certain fish like
Yeah, bio.
They light up.
That's the scariest thing to me is a snake that can swim in the water.
Oh yeah. Yeah, black mamba,
A snake that can swim in the ocean. You can't get
What
away
is
from
it?
that shit.
A
water moccasin.
Yeah.
Yeah, watermark. I meant to say that, not black mamba. I'll finish this off for you, bro.
Certain pythons,
This is my favorite part.
boy, they swim in water too.
It says, or
Yeah,
shooting
piranhas, yeah.
horrible sparks out of their eyes.
Out of their eyes.
Leviathans.
Let's
Leviathan.
get your
Yeah, it's
You know,
good.
Leviathan, they show you.
Job
because
40.
Leviathan, for you people that don't know, is a depiction of it, or how the elite depict him. Is that's Godzilla.
Yep.
That's right.
What is Godzilla able to do? He's able to shoot fire out of his mouth. Man.
And they say that
Swim,
is
you know that.
they say that he's basically like a nuclear reactor.
Yeah.
He basically his inside is basically like a nuclear reactor. Basically, he can manipulate.
Radiation.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Because of the armor he got, he can store it up and shoot it back out.
Yep.
You know.
Like now that show Godzilla. You remember you put it in the group chats?
Yeah, on Netflix.
You know, it's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
that swims and there's one that dwells on the land. The one that dwelled in the land, he was like sleeping and he looked like a mountain, like Stone Mountain, for example.
That's right, because it was
Then
flying over it.
the thing rose up, the mountains was shaking and it rose up, and it was actually the mountain, and it was actually the Leviathan.
You know what, bro? They put that in Final Fantasy 15. Big ass
Is it
fucking
15?
mountain turned out. Yeah.
Okay.
I had it, bro. One of the last games I played.
Yeah.
Before I realized I had to stop fucking with the game. But yeah, they had a damn mountain which turned out to be a huge ass beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Talking about them goddamn 100 plus
Just right
hour
there in
games.
plain
man.
sight, waiting
Yeah.
for you people, man.
Yeah.
Just sleeping, and then when it wakes up, it shake the earth and it rises up and starts attacking.
And then you know, I'll say this too. You know, a lot of these earthquakes are happening all over the world. And along with these earthquakes, you're finding a lot of animals being washed up on these beaches, because what the earth is literally because the Lord talks about, even in Genesis, it talks about springs from the deep in certain pockets, The Lord got certain pockets where He really got these animals hidden away. Like Esau say they extinct. No, the Lord, the Lord won't let them manipulate them anymore or kill them off.
It's a whole river under the Amazon River that you never really can't get to, but
See?
it's there and it's longer than the Amazon River.
See?
Ain't no telling what's in there.
So when the earth
Connected
shakes,
to, or whatever
especially
the
down
case
there in
is.
South America, it's gonna open up when the animals are gonna be able to come out on the and they're gonna start jacking people up. Especially you Israelites down there in South America, man, and then the islands, y'all gonna start getting jacked up worse than you are now. You think because you can't buy a loaf of bread? Nah, man, you gonna go out because see now what's happening now is with Venezuela and Brazil, they're actually fleeing into the forest, and guess what's gonna meet them out there? Behemoth, dinosaurs.
You know what? The Lord set you up perfectly because that's part of your religion, so-called religion, to go into the mountains and the forest and to worship these spirits.
Yeah.
God.
Same thing with you Edomites, man.
Especially Esau.
The whatchamacallit grove.
Oh, the Bohemian Grove.
They gonna
You gonna walk your ass out there one day? That's gonna be the last day you go out there.
And wait till Esau let these nukes off, man.
Oh
You
yeah.
let that first nuke off, that's gonna shake this place up, man.
It'll
You
shake the
gonna-
animals
you
out.
gonna move literally the foundation of the earth.
Yeah.
It said
Hey.
the earth should.
That happened in sorry, that cut you off. That
No,
happened
you
in
good,
the
bro.
movie Consco Island.
Yeah.
They went,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they
We
was
saw,
dropping
yeah.
them things and them damn big lizards. I forgot the name of them big lizards just came
Oh,
out.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Yeah, you woke them up.
Yep. Welcome up. Yep. Welcome up. Yep. Yep.
That's what Kong. That's what King. That's what Kong was. He was there to protect the village from them.
Yeah. From them. Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
So when you
That's
start
why it was
letting off
King Kong.
You start letting off your bombs and your nukes. Just go ahead and let off a nuke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
Oil
they
spills
show
and
you
shit.
in the newest Godzilla, right? They show you the newest Godzilla where they show that famous film where the explosion in the ocean.
Yep.
All right, and they act like they were just testing nuclear bombs, and they said in the movie, which we saying this is all. We're not saying this is what happened.
Right.
Right.
We're according to what in the movie. They said they were trying to kill Godzilla, man.
Yeah.
So let your nukes off. Let one off and see what happens.
Yep.
You're gonna shake this earth, and you're gonna release certain things.
Well, Cloverfield Paradox.
Oh man.
You gotta remember at the end of the movie,
Yeah.
which we was talking about on the way back home yesterday. That damn CERN, Esau fucking with stuff on the spirit, on the spiritual side.
Yep.
Plus, like, look, the Lord, Yahweh Shalom Shai, according to His own word, He has newly created creatures.
That's right.
Whether or not He used Esau to manipulate the elements and things like that, or whether He actually brings them forth from His own spirit and His own will, He's going to use them to jack the world up and you wicked in it, man. Point blank, period, man.
Right.
All right?
Man,
Continue.
the scriptures say there should be a time like never was before.
Come on.
All right, so it's gonna be some new things that ain't never, people ain't never seen before, like the martial law, all that to come to pass. But like the brother was saying, a new creature, you just pop it up from the dust, from
Pokemon.
the earth, and it's a new creature that ain't nobody ever seen before, and it's
Digimon
of a
type?
terrible countenance, man.
Go watch Cloverfield 1.
Yeah.
If you want a
First
good
Cloverfield.
depiction of the fear they're gonna grip you people and how it really gonna feel a little bit, go watch Cloverfield 1, man.
And that movie was like, it was actually like reality.
Mhm.
Like there was filming
So
the whole thing
POV
going on.
Yeah,
Like what
yeah.
you niggas do today with your phone.
Yeah.
Just,
Yep.
There's gonna be a Snapchat feed
Mm-hmm.
of y'all getting fucked up and some tentacles grabbing you and killing
Yep.
you or something.
Like in The Mist,
But it came
he
out
went
of
outside and he came back.
Yeah.
He was, oh no. And the tentacles came when they grabbed his ass up, man. I was like, God damn.
And that's what happened too. They was
And that prophet lady was in there?
yeah, the military, they was fucking with something. They opened up a portal. And that's how all them beasts came in.
Yep.
Man.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Yep.
I gotta
All them
watch that.
things came out that portal because Esau trying
Devils,
to
man.
fuck with them
You devils gonna
spiritual
split that veil, and you think
Yeah.
you're gonna use it to your
Mm-hmm.
advantage.
They gonna come
And
fuck
it's
you
gonna
up.
be some shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Matter of fact, let's get. We got that. What you holding? You said you was holding something heavy, right?
I was on.
We passed that. Well, bring out what you.
Because I was gonna start off with Job 40.
Yeah,
flow
go ahead.
into the
Yeah,
Bible.
come, yeah.
Yeah, bring it out.
This
Yeah,
is,
Job
Job
40.
40 and 15. It says, "Behold now, Behemoth, which I
Mm.
made with thee, he eateth grass as an ox. Lo now, his strength is in his loins, and his force is in the navel of his belly."
Yeah,
It's
go
kinda-
to your pork chop preacher tomorrow. all right, at Easter, or
Right.
Esther, as it's actually pronounced,
Yeah, Astaroth.
Ashtaroth, and ask them what that scripture is speaking of. You're like, well, the Lord ain't revealed it to us in this due season. All right, in this due season, that scripture is going to come to pass and fuck you up.
Yeah,
That's
right.
And if I can say too, it said his strength coming from the navel of his belly. To do any type of lift, what
core.
you gotta have
Your core, strong core.
Strong core, yeah.
So Behemoth is stronger than the mud. So it says, verse 17, he moveth his tail like a cedar. The sinews of his stones.
A cedar, like a tree.
Like a
It's
tree, yeah.
long.
Yeah, like it's like this.
Godzilla has a long tail.
Nigga,
You can whip it.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
yeah.
I like that.
Triceratops.
I like the long snout.
Oh no, the one in Jurassic Park where they mixed the T-Rex with
the hybrid
with
thing.
the Raptor.
Oh yeah,
Fire.
Or the
the new ones.
Jurassic World.
Yeah, Jurassic World.
Coming out with
And
a
they
new
got
one.
another.
Oh,
one
two's coming out this summer. Yeah,
something it was called.
Yeah, another Jurassic Park coming out this year.
That one look bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna get to work.
So it says,
You
he
gotta
mo-
see that Jurassic.
Come.
They got some Pacific Rim.
Oh yeah, came out Friday, I think. Yesterday.
I watched Ready Player One. So
It came
says,
out already. Got it. What?
It says his.
Yeah, good.
That's a lot. He said, verse 17, he moveth his tail like a cedar. The sinews of his stones are wrapped together, so his sinews like his muscles. Okay.
Like Jurassic Park, like that
Yep.
Jurassic Park, like Leviathan.
Yep.
Like Godzilla.
That's right.
Hey, you see the people, the soldiers, they got their like, AKs and they shooting. He ain't even acting as if. What is that?
Yeah.
He just keep moving.
Yep.
Annoying the shit out of
And they show you that the last Jurassic Park, they show you that the Jurassic Park came back to help the people. Remember?
Yeah.
He came back. He was actually for the people because he was to offset the balance because you had them big moth creatures that was mating, man. So ain't no telling. There's different types of Leviathans.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's multiples. The Most High never just created one of anything.
Right. Right. Well, matter of fact, somebody just look at the word Leviathan. Right. Because right now he's just going into Behemoth.
Right.
We ain't even got to, but he's speaking about the dinosaurs and the stuff that you know what I'm saying. Fossils we can find.
Verse 18, his bones are as strong. His bones are as strong pieces of brass. His bones are like bars of iron.
Right now, the apostles had brought this out before too. I remember they was reading that, and then they was talking about how they got all these fossils and stuff on display and all of that, and they be kind of partly together or broken or whatever. A lot of them, those are like not real bones.
Yeah.
Elite got like real bones.
Yeah.
Like real, and they're all put together and they're strong. Like I said, like brass and steel.
Yep.
How many pieces of broken brass and steel you know what I'm saying, you find lying around?
That's true.
Bones are strong, man. You know what I'm saying?
Second and
So those are, not saying they can't break, but the point is those are strong bones, man. Like brass and steel, you can't
Steel is
break
strong.
that. Yeah, steel is really man-made.
Like that is what it says.
True. That's right. True.
It's a mixture of elements together, iron and you know.
Okay, Khan. So this is verse 19. He is the chief of the ways of the Most High. He that made him can make his sword to approach unto him.
Oh, so like, nah, that is a Leviathan.
Yeah, that's the
It's Leviathan. Okay. I thought you was going to Behemoth first. Okay.
This is Behemoth right now. It's going to flow into Leviathan.
Okay,
To
come.
verse 4, to chapter 41.
Come.
I just want to get both of them.
Yeah.
They're both relevant.
Yeah, come. Get both.
So it says that goes to show you the power of the Most High too.
Yep.
It says verse 20. It says surely the mountains bring him forth food. Like you were saying.
Yeah, come out like Wolverine.
He looked like a big
Con.
mountain, but it was just actually him.
It was actually his back, yeah.
Yeah, come. Hey, hey, the brother Kavarya called. He said that the bones were like Wolverine. You know, cause he had them adamantium bones in them claws. That's how these animals are, man. You know.
Yep.
They got
Yeah, man, you can't break them.
vibranium bones.
Yeah, vibration.
Yeah, shoot. Vibranium bones.
Vibranium. It says surely the mountains bring him forth food, where all the beasts of the field play. He lieth under the shady trees. and the covert of the reed and fins. You know how you go a covert operation, undercover. So like these woods and you know trees and woods and
these
woodlands and all that
these
you
are
see.
forests.
Yeah, forest, the water. But he was somewhere chilling. You know,
Right.
it's a good movie. Pete and the Dragon. Yeah, I know it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Disney kid,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but it's actually really good because that gives you an example.
They got 2 versions. I remember the old one though.
That gives you
I ain't
the
seen the
newest
new one.
version.
The newest version
It's
go
a good
better.
one because it shows you that, you know, Pete and the Dragon. It shows you the dragon. He would literally
train a
like
dragon.
camouflage,
Uh-huh.
and when he camouflaged, it would like you see you looking at the tree.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking at. You remember?
Oh. Yeah, nah.
You remember how? Best example to describe that in the book of Tobit, when Raphael was acting as another man and they was eating, and he was like pretty, and he told him at the end that he was an angel, and like when I was eating, it was like an illusion.
Yeah.
But you saw me eating, but I really wasn't eating.
Yeah.
That's how the dragon was in Pete and the Dragon.
Hey,
He looked like
Wow.
a tree, but it was really a dragon.
another one. How to Train a Dragon.
Yeah.
It's a kid's movie.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know, but they show
those
you.
are actually good.
They
Yeah.
show you. It's a good one. They show you in the second one, because in the second one, the kid, his mother was away from him, and she was dealing with those dragons. Now they went to a glacier, and it's like a big ice glacier, you know, cold. But then when they went inside the glacier, it was like a full-fledged disclosed forest,
Goddamn.
like an infinite, like it was a huge, vast forest where all those dragons they dwelled at, man.
Yeah.
Then you had the
Like
alpha,
Dragon
you
World.
had the alpha dragon, which was the one that controlled all the dragons. You see, some, you eat them mice, man. You don't know. We don't.
They know, but they hide. They hide it in plain
Because
sight.
you know what? When you think about Antarctica, it's actually against the law to go to Antarctica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell them what's the Antarctica, man. All we think is this ice cube, a big ice cube, man.
Well, certain places like Greenland and Iceland,
Yeah.
like how they switch the names, because you know Greenland
Oh, they abominable
is really like full of
snowman.
ice, and Iceland is like
Yeti.
green.
Yep.
Yep. Oh yeah, the Yeti, the abominable snowman.
You people are fucked.
Yeah.
They do a
Yes, at the end of the day.
Straight like
That's
that.
just Earth. We ain't even talking about the heavens.
Nah,
Right.
It ain't, hey, you know what? I was just thinking too. So like, you know, we were talking earlier about the Big Bang. It's really gonna be a Big Bang for you, really.
Oh,
yeah.
With the missiles.
That's right.
So you can believe in that Big Bang, but it's really gonna be a Big Bang.
Y'all gonna go out with a big
Going out with a big, that noisome pestilence.
That's right.
Come on, keep going. Now we going.
It says verse
He's all finished, man.
verse 20, 20
Y'all go over
yeah,
there, man.
22. The shady trees cover him with their shadow. The willows of the brook compass him about. Behold, he drinketh up a river and haseth not, and hasteth not. He trusteth that he can draw up Jordan into his mouth.
And now there's a story in Africa. There's this animal called they call him the Dokimbe Mimbole, and it's basically like a it's kind of like a brachiosaur. You know what a brachiosaur like the long neck.
long neck, right.
Yeah.
Right.
And basically them little African pig.
Another good show to show you. What's that show on River Monsters?
River monsters. Yeah.
Yeah. But they would go by. I think there's actually episode about that on River Monsters. But they would go by the river, and it was a count where one of the villagers actually saw the dinosaur there, and he was huge. I'm talking about huge, and he was drinking the river up. But they would have to, like go hunting for fish. But he was drinking the river. And I think one of them attacked, but he survived. They actually got him away or something like that. But them Hamites and like deep in them jungles out over there, like we're not even talking about Amazon. We're talking about in Africa now. Yeah. That's like the biggest continent with the most jungles.
The Congo.
Yeah, the Congo. The Congo.
Not the Congo. It's the Republic of Congo.
Yeah.
I think it's
the Democratic Republic of
Yeah.
Congo. That's what it's
Because
called.
that's the most. That place is like cut off from the world. It's like the most. It's like what they call like the most mineral rich place on the planet Earth, man. And it's right in the middle of Africa.
Right, and they say that a lot of dinosaur sightings get sighted over there.
Hey, well, that's when they made the movie King Kong. They based it off of that. You know, Skull Island was some remote island somewhere. And like you watch the old King Kong, the 1930s. They had, which is island had the dinosaurs, big ass snakes, pterodactyls and shit. You know, that's what they based it off of.
And like we were speaking yesterday in the car. Hey man, listen. If you look at old maps from maybe 50, 100 plus years ago, there's actual land masses that were on the map that aren't on the map no more.
Right.
All right. You people, you think that just because you look at a flat map in your book that Esau gave you, and you see the Canada, North Africa, Central America, South America, then you got the Pacific Ocean in the middle. So you say there's nothing in between there. It's just, you know, then there's Africa, the Middle East, Europe, Asia, Russia, and all the way and so on. Man, listen, man. A lot of you niggas, you don't even know what's down. It's streets in your own city that you never even explored.
Yep.
Hey, that's right, bro. Before Google, the little Google Earth experiment, some local maps only show certain cities.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not on your everyday map for the masses. You know, you have to be from around there to have one of those. And even Google Earth don't show you everything.
Right. Well, a lot of stuff. When Google Earth first came out, it was a lot of stuff that they showed, and then stuff started popping up because the satellites would actually pinpoint certain places on the Earth or certain spots, certain stuff the elite didn't want to see, and then they'll do updates and it's gone. Same thing with these maps. It'll be like they'll make, like they may chart a map, like because a map maker is known as a cartographer, and they may go travel the land and then may map everything out or draw the map, but then because of the elites in control, okay, we're not gonna let them know that there's an island over here, so we're gonna have to just take this off.
Like there used to be on a map I saw, there was a massive island right off the northeastern coast of South America. Huge island. Like literally it was a massive island. And it's probably still, let me not say probably, it's there, but they don't want us to know that.
I remember that, bro.
You remember that?
I remember that map. It was a huge ass island on the bottom of South America. I remember learning that in school.
On the bottom, you might be right,
nah,
man. Think about it.
Bro.
At the bottom tip underneath, like Argentina.
Right, yeah.
No. We're talking about the bottom tip of Argentina.
And at the top.
At the top too?
At the top too. That's what I'm saying. Like, see, you devils, you just want us to know. You just really like the Elder Yashua say, man. You really just want us to just know chicken, man.
Yeah.
That's all you want us. You just want
chicken
us to
spots,
just be
man.
a bunch of chicken eating niggas. Because see, that's the thing about it. The scriptures speak about a traveled man. A well-traveled man has much
experience.
Much experience, man. See, we supposed to be like the Indiana Jones. We ain't supposed to be working these bullshit jobs.
Yeah.
Man. We supposed to have we're gonna go on a expedition.
Yeah,
right?
a funded expedition.
A funded expedition to wherever and go explore, man. Get on a sail, however you niggas, the most you niggas know about travel, the seas, and figure out what's out there. I bet if you travel, a lot of you, you know what? I'm gonna say this. A lot of people don't even know where Bermuda is.
Right. Right.
A lot of people don't know Bermuda is off the coast of North Carolina. And what else is out there?
Yeah. Right.
When you think, right.
Like when you go further east, you're going to hit Bermuda, and then you're going to get into the Caribbean. When you keep going south, but it's like, in certain places they move on the map.
Yeah.
They'll move on the map like how certain continents are like bigger or smaller. Because Esau tries to manipulate the size of the continents, when really, like North America should be way smaller than what it is compared to Africa.
It's a lot smaller than Africa and Russia.
Yeah, Russia too. Russia's huge. Russia's huge. China's huge.
Yeah.
India.
Think about it. They show you the map. They got what? Australia, just Australia over there. What else is out there?
Right.
Oh yeah, it's the part cut off. Like it's like Australia, and then half that land cut off, and then you got like blue, like the I know the land goes all the way back more too.
Right.
And then what's above that and above that? Like you said earlier, they got Antarctica ducked off. Like it's illegal to go over there and everything. Right.
Yeah, you got to be approved to go to Antarctica.
Right, and then another thing too is you know what's a place? It's inhabited.
Alien versus Predator.
It's inhabited, but these islands are some of the most mysterious islands on the planet. The islands are in the Pacific, New Zealand, over there in New Zealand. Not even the Philippines. The Philippines is pretty much, but like really like New Zealand, those areas. You got all kinds of strange animals over there. That's where you get the Komodo dragon from.
Yep.
All right, you got certain birds. Like why is it like Australia? Why isn't only the kookaburra bird? If y'all remember that song for you, is the kookaburra? Yeah. Why is only the kookaburra bird is only just there?
Kangaroos.
Right, kangaroos is only just there. Yeah. If you go to the Tasmanian devil was only in Tasmania. But then certain animals is worldwide. Yep. So the Lord got certain pockets where certain creatures is only going to be in certain parts of the earth.
Set the bounds.
Yeah, he set the bounds.
Like certain animals that's in the ocean, they can't be, they have to be at the very bottom.
At the bottom, yeah.
They cannot come up another 1,000 feet, or they wouldn't be able to survive. That's right. Or especially the ones that live in the complete dark, they wouldn't survive.
Oh
no. Well, they're being washed up on shore now. Yeah. I said read an article on that. Some of them are being washed up on shore.
And just like you said, the ones that live at a certain depth can't live at that because the water pressure.
Water pressure.
Yeah, that's crazy. You got tons.
Yeah, so I'm only live in the middle.
Yeah.
And these little ass creatures at the bottom of the ocean can withstand that shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You know, a big ass shark.
But you Edomites, your technology, you can't go that far.
Oh no.
Your technology will crush. Your ears will pop.
Your brain will pop.
Explode. Just
Come on.
You'll turn as thin as paper.
Come on.
Yep.
So can we keep
Yes.
going on that?
It's a lot.
Hey man, hey, shit. Well, we edifying too. This is all knowledge and understanding. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
This is Job chapter 40 and 24. He taketh it with his eyes, his nose pierceth the snares. Job chapter 41 verse 1. Canst thou draw out Leviathan with an hook, or his tongue with a cord which thou lettest down?
Right. If I
Fishing.
could say, in that movie, Godzilla, when they had that old man fishing at the pier, man, he had a goddamn a fishing pole. They made it look like he caught Godzilla, like he would catch a fucking fish. But according to that scripture, that ain't how that's going down.
Right. Yeah, the Most High being comical.
Yeah.
Like, can you do that?
All right.
But you know this.
He's being facetious.
Yeah. He's being facetious. That's right. Go ahead,
This is Job chapter 41 verse 2. It says, Canst thou put an hook into his nose, or bore his jaw through with a thorn? Will he make any supplications unto thee?
Right. Like make him a pet. Can you make Leviathan a pet?
Domesticate him.
Yeah. Domesticate him, and put a saddle on his back and shit.
Collar.
Yeah, a collar around his neck.
Sit, stand.
No,
Give me
eat
five.
Shake.
Right.
Yeah.
Fetch.
damn scoop snap.
Yeah.
Come on. Keep going, Knock.
Will he make any supplications unto thee? Will he speak soft words unto thee? Will he make a covenant with thee? Wilt thou take him for a servant forever?
Make him a pet. Go ahead.
Wilt thou play with him as with a bird? Or wilt thou bend him for thy maidens? Shall the companions make a banquet of him?
Yeah, like, so like when Barack Obama came into office, like he was talking about his family, Sasha and Malia. And then, he had said one of the speeches, he was like, now Sasha and Malia, I'm gonna get you your little dog. So he was like harping on getting, he says if he win, he'll get his daughters a little dog. And they named him Bo and all of that. Trying to make him some
figure.
Yeah, some family figure, whatever. So the point is, can you do like what Obama was saying do? Can you take Leviathan and make him a pet for your daughters or your children and have you know, your kids are playing fetch and playing catch with Leviathan? You know? Hell no.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Fuck you up.
Yeah. Yeah. Bite your ass. Go
Shalt
ahead.
thou part him among the merchants? Canst thou feel his skin with buried irons, or his head with fish spears?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're saying when Godzilla, when they shoot they missiles and
Yeah.
they shoot their missiles and they when they shoot their missiles and they little bullets at him,
Mm-hmm.
it just bounce off and he's like,
Yeah, like little pellets, man.
what y'all trying to tickle me?
Bean
Y'all
bag.
Right.
tickle me,
Shooting pinto beans at him.
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Pinto beef.
You got it, bro.
Verse 8. Lay thy hand upon him. Remember the battle. Do no more. Behold, the hope of him is in vain. Shall not one be cast down even at the sight of him? None is of
See, you Edomites, man, y'all are going down in a fashion that no other nation has ever gone down in, man. You gonna get fucked up. We going into we went into the animals. We going into creatures that we can't even fathom. to a
Yeah,
certain
man.
extent.
Yeah. We're just speculating
We
to an
just
extent.
speculating on it, you know. But we know that to a rough draft or a rough image of it, we base upon this to like a Godzilla.
Con.
All right. So y'all are gonna get jacked up on all four angles, and that's how you know you devils, man. These curses. That's the thing about it. So you don't understand is these curses is coming on you. You know that's why Edomite woman in South Africa, she got thrown in jail for racism in her kingdom.
Deuteronomy 30 and 7.
In your own kingdom, you getting thrown in jail for calling a nigga, man.
Yep.
That's crazy.
All right? You got white people getting chased off their land in
Right.
South Africa.
Getting killed.
Opioid addiction, going through the roof.
That's
Yeah.
the curses.
Yep. That's in America. Opioid addiction.
The crack epidemic.
Yeah.
See?
When the crack came out in the 80s and the 90s, that fucked Jake up.
Yeah.
But now look what happened.
Yeah, now started taking
Shit, welfare.
You niggas, you
Food stamps?
on fentanyl.
Somebody get Obadiah 1.
Con.
Somebody get Obadiah 1. We're going to get that because you devils, man, you getting brought down, man.
Yep.
All right? You getting brought down.
Yeah, that's right.
These curses is being lifted off of us. And it's like energy. Where the curses going to go? They're not just going to be floating around in the sky.
Right. They gotta land on somebody.
They got to go somewhere. And it's going on you, buddies.
right.
Can I get this scripture?
Yeah,
You,
go
bud.
ahead.
I got you in Obadiah.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the Lord thy power.
And who said, and you asshole saying the book of Deuteronomy is not a prophetic book?
Dumb niggas.
This is
Dumbass.
prophecy.
This is prophecy.
Gone.
Yeah, some
Right.
Chapter 28 was prophecy.
monkeys on
Right. Only some niggas would say some stupid shit like that, and it was. And two Negroes,
two goddamn niggas magpies, man.
two fried chicken eating. Niggas celebrating Easter Saturday right now.
Damn.
I'm just coming up with shit.
And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies.
Read that out.
Gone. This is Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee.
That's right. Who's persecuted?
Yep.
All the heathen nations.
Yep.
But we speak about you.
White.
Edomites, you whiteys,
Yep.
you peckerwoods.
You honkies.
All right, you
Because the
honkies,
wild
you
beast was
crackers.
against us during our captivity.
Yeah.
You know, you sick your dogs on us.
Yep. That's right.
That's true.
Daniel 6. The lion's den.
Yep.
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 You know, you tried to at least.
Yeah.
Romans,
Didn't work.
you would throw us in the gladiator stadium. So you used these wild beasts of the field came against us. But little do you know, see, a German shepherd ain't coming against you Edomites. The Most High gonna send a new beast.
A new creature.
A new creature.
created.
Unknown beast.
Some bird, you remember I said that picture of an ancient bird? And that bird's wingspan was
Oh yeah,
it
yeah.
was like a 12-foot wingspan.
That
Man.
probably 20-foot
Probably
wingspan.
like 20 feet wide. See,
Goddamn,
you
two
devils, you
memes
ain't
on
gonna
this
get
damn thing.
attacked by. You think, oh well, birds. Oh well, you know, I could kind of defend myself from a hawk or an eagle. And the Most High gonna bring something out the sky, and it's gonna be like
Fucking pterodactyl.
a pterodactyl.
You pterodactyl. I was gonna say, yeah, dragon. I'll say, damn, all these Pokemon creatures, man. Them gooks ain't just coming up with that for no reason. All that stuff they get from legends and they hear about stuff, or they manipulate it. You know?
I believe he's real, man.
Oh,
Goddamn boogeyman.
Hell yeah.
Annabelle.
Yeah, those are demons.
Nothing's impossible with the Most High, man.
Yeah, that's in Luke.
So that could be possible.
That's right.
Shit.
Candyman.
Oh man.
Freddy Krueger.
Hey,
Oh, well, Candyman, he's a
Jake.
yeah, he's an Israelite coming back for revenge from slavery. You know,
hey,
Can
somebody said Freddy Krueger, right?
Yep.
The Lord said, the scripture say that because Freddy Krueger used to fuck with you in your sleep, in your mind, right? But in the scriptures, it's going to tell you that there are going to be terrors in your mind. So this,
Hey, your biggest
Well,
fear
night
might-
terrors. Who talking
your
about night
biggest
terrors?
fear might manifest in the physical realm.
Yeah.
That might be what happened to a lot of you people.
Yep.
You know, remember in Ghostbusters 2, if you ever seen it? Remember they was on the top of that building? Well, a lot of y'all probably ain't seen what's going on if you haven't. But in Ghostbusters 2, when they was fighting those gargoyles and that demon, and she was like, basically she would have granted them a wish, and they was gonna fight whatever they thought. And then you had, I think, what's the character? Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
You know, remember Bill Murray was like, everybody clear your mind, let's wait. And then the demon was like, it's granted. They was like, no, wait. And then the marshmallow puff guy appeared.
Yep. And it was what called it? Yeah, the marsh. Yeah.
It was fucking New York City up.
Yeah, Marshmallow Puff Man.
See, that might just, hey, the
Yo.
Most High is humorous. The scriptures say, matter of fact, somebody get that too, get Isaiah 55, man. Scriptures say the Lord says his thoughts is deep, man. It might be
Higher than your
50
thoughts.
Sour Patch Kid walking down the street.
The
Sour Patch Kid's fucking shit up.
Hey.
Only you can see.
Right. And when you see it in the commercial with the Sour Patch Kids, when they say first they're sour, they be fucking them people up.
They be fucking them up. Just mischievous.
Oh, well, shoot, the Jack Link's commercial. Man, a fucking army of Sasquatch is gonna come out the woods and be fucking Esau up, man.
Got an Isaiah? Go ahead.
Isaiah 55, I'm starting at verse 7. It says, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways.
Keep going.
Saith the Lord Yahweh. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than yours.
Yeah, so we like the scriptures say in Corinthians, we prophesy in part and
We know in part, yeah.
The Most High through the Spirit reveals certain things to us, but at the same time, it still is low.
Yeah.
Even the fact of us saying it's a possibility that the marshmallow, a big fucking 50-foot marshmallow monster, could be stumping through the streets of New York fucking shit up. That's still a little thought compared to the Most High. Like, go ahead, bro.
No, I'm gonna say what's that scripture, man?
Shit, Ready Player One. Yeah, watch
Nothing
that.
impossible with the Most High.
Yep.
See?
Yeah, it's in Luke.
17, I believe.
Get it.
I
Get
got
it,
a
man.
precept for you real quick.
Yeah, come on.
This is Romans chapter 11, verse 33. It says, oh, the depth of riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High, how unsearchable are his judgments, and his ways past finding out.
Yeah.
See, you people, you don't understand them. See, the Most High is dealing with his prophets, man. That's what it comes down to. And the Most High gives us certain visions through the Spirit, through growth, through learning. You know, just through the Spirit. What did the Lord say to Peter? You know, it was the Spirit that showed you these things. All right, you had something, bro?
God, this is Psalm 92 and 5. Oh Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep.
And see, the Most High gonna do some wonderful things on this side. Why? So when we get to the kingdom, we can drink to these stories.
Yeah.
You know, what did the Lord say? What did the Lord say in Matthew 26 that there's certain wine that He wouldn't drink.
I was just thinking about that.
You know, there's certain wine that Lord will be part of that number. We're gonna crack those bottles open and we're gonna share these stories. And it's gonna be an embarrassment to you Edomites. You remember when you Edomites got fucked up in Babylon by a marshmallow man? You remember when the Sour Patch Kids was fucking you up? You remember when it was raining meatballs? You remember that? You remember that devil got killed by an anvil? An anvil fell out the sky.
A
piano fell out the sky.
And well, you know, they show you that in that movie Ready Player One. All kinds of little stuff from pop culture stuff be happening, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna go see that movie.
Oh yeah.
Remember the movie Pixel?
Oh, Pixie.
You know, Pac-Man was going down the street
Pac-Man.
eating their ass. It was Galactic. What's that old game with the
Galactica.
Galactica was in the sky.
Hey, the heathen that created Pac-Man, right? He thought he was gonna be able to damn calm him down, you know, calm him because it's his son. Beat his goddamn arm.
Oh yeah, that was in. What movie was that?
That was Pixel.
Oh, Pixel. Yeah, Pixel. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how you Edomite. So you gonna try to bargain with the judgment of the Lord, man. You gonna get your ass fucked up.
Yeah, come.
I'm telling you, it's humorous. You gonna go down in shame.
Gun.
What's the scripture say? Bare the thigh, you're naked.
Yeah, make bare the leg,
Make bare
uncover the
leg.
thigh.
Lift the skirt.
Hey, we read it earlier.
Yeah, the skirt.
Destruction of famine, thou shalt laugh.
Con.
Literally.
Yo,
Laughing
man.
at it. Damn.
Brothers might come from another side of town like, yo, some Edomites just got, you not gonna believe this shit, man. Like, some Edomites got killed by fucking Mario and Luigi. Mario and Luigi fucking killed him. Bowser.
Yo,
Like,
fucking
was
Bowser.
over there, he was fucking
Fucking Bowser.
materializing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, it's humorous to hear.
Yeah, it's.
But like we saying, the scriptures say the Lord's thoughts are high.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
The Lord is going, when the Lord bring you Edomites down, it's going to be embarrassing, shameful,
Yep.
all right, new.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, cause people been getting shot down.
Right.
People been getting killed by swords and knives.
Yeah, swords and arrows and
People
stuff.
been
Yeah.
being killed
Yep.
by
Being bombed.
by pestilence and,
Yeah.
and famine.
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing new.
Fatalities.
You know, people been dying by car accidents.
Yep.
You know, matter of fact, could you get a scripture? Could you get another scripture for me? Matthew 24.
I'm right there.
You were there.
Yeah.
Not go to after it where it says the beginning of sorrows, if you don't mind.
All right. After it.
After that, he reads the kingdom arise against kingdom. The verse after that, I believe.
Okay, so.
Like around like 6, I think.
So, oh, you want me to start up?
No,
Or
go down.
after? Okay, come. Verse 9. It said deliver you up to the.
What's the verse before that? 8.
Verse 8 is all these at the
Yeah.
beginning sorrows. Okay, come.
That's it.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 8.
Now the verses before, which we're not reading, but it lists all the things to see the signs that Yahweh at the end of this devil's rulership, right? The famine,
The earthquakes.
pestilence, all right, rumors of war.
Yeah, the
war,
earthquakes.
Okay, kingdom against kingdom.
Yep.
All right, it lists all these things, but in this verse, read that verse.
Come. Matthew chapter 24, verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
The beginning of sorrows. So famine, pestilence,
I know what you're going. Yeah.
race wars, all
Yep, I
that
know
is
he
the
going-
beginning of sorrows.
Right.
That's just the beginning. That's a matter of fact, and it says it again in 2nd Ezra 9.
16 and 18.
16 and 18, you can get that too, but I know in 2nd Ezra, the 9th verse, it says that when you shall see these signs to come to pass, then shall the Most High begin to visit the earth.
Oh yeah.
You see?
Yeah, so it's the
All
9th
these
chapter,
little
yeah.
things, these are just little pre-circus to it. We don't really know what's
Yeah,
going to come
precursors, yep.
after the beginning of sorrows.
Yeah.
It's going to
It's
be
about
some
to heat
shit
up.
that's just going to be new to this whole thing that's just going to be like, yo, all praise Yahweh Shemi, I was
Come.
the Most High is bad. Did you just see what the Most High just did? The Most High just made a whole city disappear.
Yeah.
Like, we might wake up one day on the news and they're going to be like, where's New York?
Yeah. Oh, where's
It didn't even get
where's,
destroyed. It wasn't no
right.
bomb, no nothing. It's just a plane.
Where's Dubai? Hey, what shit he did at the damn Sodom and Gomorrah?
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
What,
but I mean,
you
he
know?
might do it in a smooth way.
Yeah.
Not in a destructive way.
Yeah. Just real silent. A portal open up and the angels take it.
Hey, you know, I don't know if y'all brothers watch it, but it's a show called Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if they lose, if the universe lose,
Yep.
that the little God thing will
Yeah.
just erase
Yeah,
it.
he
The
erased it.
universe, no destruction, just it's gone.
It's gone.
Just erase it.
Yeah, the angel. Yeah.
And they just,
Just
Yep.
erase it.
See?
you know, and the scriptures say one angel could destroy the world.
Yep. When you get to the planet. What
That's
scripture?
what they were doing,
What
destroying
scripture is
the
that?
world. You know, each one that wasn't worthy, bro.
It was no,
Far-
it was
far
no
down.
destruction.
What
or
scripture is
nothing.
that?
It just out of thin air.
I know it's in there, but I can never
Let me
remember
see
it.
if I can
What
find
was it?
No, that's what Yahweh Shai said that.
What?
Don't you know I could call a legion? Does it say that scripture? It says that one angel would destroy it.
I won't find it.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's in there, man. If brothers can find it. Find it.
But the Most High gonna do some things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna do something.
I was thinking of when that angel came down and killed 185,000, I think, Assyrian, while Assyrian of the Assyrian army while he was asleep, and the Lord had to be like, yo, okay, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? Or he's gonna keep going. That's what I was thinking of. It'll probably not be it.
And then think about just the angels.
Right.
The angels
Where was the
only
angels?
disclose certain angels to us.
Yeah.
We don't like when the Lord really released these angels on this place.
There's levels to everything.
It's levels to it.
Levels, yeah.
You know, we just know a few of the archangels. What about the angel that came to who was that? Was it? He was like, why do you need to know my name?
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. The one that came to Samson's parents.
That was Ezra's.
It was Ezra.
It was Ezra's.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you need to know my name? You know?
Oh yeah, the angels that helped out the Maccabees.
Yeah.
They named us. But they with the shit.
Right.
Right.
You know?
The angels that follow each one of us around.
Well, oh yeah, our guardian
Our
angels.
guardian angels.
Oh well, hey, I'm gonna tell you who's more powerful than that. Us.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna judge the angels.
Yeah.
That's what we're waiting on because you know.
Yeah, Lord willing. Yeah.
Hey, the elect and the elect is even more powerful than the angels. When that time comes,
Because the angels have one glory.
right?
Right.
And we're going to be able to experience
Both
them
glories. Yep.
Man, see, man, we in
You
some
will leave-
beautiful time. And then, you know, I'm gonna throw this into the mix of all this too, man. Any of you men that's getting weak in these times, man.
Oh man.
All right, you ain't shit, man. You better go to the Lord and get that pussy spirit off of you, man.
Hey, we know what that means. You know, I'll say this. That is, hey, man. As you know, since we, gonna be a little bit more spiritual. They just not part of the story. They played their role. You know what I'm saying? They're just as the story goes. That was just they role they lot. It's not necessarily their fault. That's how the Lord willed it.
Of the Dragon Ball. They the Yamchas, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, somebody got to be Yamcha, man.
Yeah.
That's the spirit you said, Aubrey, because you know that
But you're right though.
that video again that Atazwarm and Nathaniel Allah in this camp did. They did a video on the word lukewarm. And when you go into it, it goes into the word weak. As the brother Aubrey just said, it's not the time to be lukewarm. Or
That's
it's
true.
Not the time to be weak.
Right?
You should be-
Proverbs 24.
You should be
Mm-hmm.
like real excited right now.
Yeah.
Have a little
You
strength.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, we're still in the morning, but we're like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We almost out.
Getting amped up, man.
You should be
No?
like the brothers say in this camp, getting that spiritual momentum going.
Yeah.
You know how like a snowball,
Yep.
and then it's a big ass snowball at the end of the
Starts an
mountain.
avalanche.
It
Yeah.
starts an avalanche. That's what your spirit should be like right now, because
That's
we
right,
at the
Tim.
finish line. We at the finish
Come.
line. Right
Yeah, hey man, we're at the finish line of this thing, man. You getting weak, and you getting distracted. It's so much stuff going on, man. Like I be having to catch up to articles and stuff. Be honest. Shoot, it's enough material to do more than 3 videos a day.
Yeah, really.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, if you could do more. You know, if that's your spirit, if you can hit it maybe today, you might could do more than another day. You might do one, but But the point is, we have enough out here to keep going. So you, like the brother Abba said, you shouldn't be getting weak, man.
It ain't
You
the
getting
day
weak,
that
yeah.
It ain't the day that CNN ain't bringing new news out, man.
Nah,
Like it's a rerun from yesterday.
yeah, and they harp on the same. Well, matter of fact, I watched a video that I put up yesterday. They replayed it this morning on CNN. So what the fuck? I was like, damn! I said, I just put that up on YouTube.
See?
Hey, if I could say too, like I think we were speaking about it earlier, there's not gonna be no unemployment in the kingdom.
Oh man.
Real talk for us right now, there's always work to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in the spirit,
There's
yeah.
always work to do in the spirit.
That's right.
Always. You know what I'm saying? You should never be what's that, stagnant?
Yeah,
or
stagnant,
whatnot.
yeah.
Like Apostle Rama would say, chilling in the fig.
Yeah.
Getting
Getting laid, sipping on lemonade. Yeah, man.
This is Ecclesiastes 22, verse 1. A slothful man is compared to a filthy stone, and everyone will hiss him out to his
And the Most High,
destruction.
and Howard Shah said in was that 2 Peter 2? He's the chief stone.
Yep.
The elect is those
Yeah, chief
those
cornerstone.
stones. What does it say?
Is the chief cornerstone, the elect are the stones fitly put together.
Right. You can't put a corrupted stone next to to the precious stones, as it says we precious stones.
Yeah.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
What does it say about a slothful
Yep.
servant?
And the Lord says that we're the jewels in His crown.
See?
I got you. This is Sirach chapter 33, verse 25, and I'll jump down to 27. Come. This is if thou set thy servant to labor, thou shalt find rest. But if thou let him go idle, he shall seek liberty. Verse 27.
Yeah, see, that's why us as camp, as leaders in the camps, men coming up in the leadership, we always got to make sure that men are not idle.
That's right.
Men got to be occupied, man. The scriptures tell us active, like the brother just said. The scriptures say, "Blessed is he when that master shall find his servant
So doing. Yep.
All the elders, the apostles and elders are doing through the Spirit is giving us a higher chance of Yahweh Shem Yahushai when he sends his son back, Yahweh Shai coming back, finding us doing the work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If you doing lessons every day throughout the day, chances are it might be a chance where you might get found in the middle of doing a lesson.
That's
reading
right.
An article.
Yep. Studying, reading, praying.
You see what I'm saying? That's what.
Or fasting. You might be going through a fast, and the Lord maybe. Hey, you never know.
Oh yeah. Hey, we got precepts all over the place, man.
This is verse 27. Sirach 33 and 27. Send him to labor, that he be not idle, for idleness teacheth much evil.
See, idle. What they say, idle time is the devil's time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what happens when you idle. Next thing you know,
I don't mind the devil's workshop.
Doing shit that Instagram thoughts do. You know, doing that weird ass shit with the camera and shit.
Yeah, like niggas be doing. What are you doing, man? I be hating that shit, especially men.
Oh yeah.
You know, not putting filters on your face.
Snapchatting, man.
Yeah, Snapchatting.
I was gonna say, by being idle too, you're more susceptible to these demons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not. See, but if you constantly reading or you watching videos and being edified, you're putting up a defense against these demons.
Yeah, spiritual hedge.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I hearken to that. That base to me, that's an order. Like I told this brother last weekend, the 3 videos to me is an order. So I take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? So and what is it doing is I see a spiritual. I see myself building, being built up through this, because it's forcing me to exercise the things that I've learned and bring them out to edify.
You know what? Somebody get for the brother in Revelation. What is that? Revelation with a Lord, it says, and Yahweh shall sup with thee.
Oh, Revelation 3.
Revelation 3
and 17.
Because that's what the apostles is doing. They forcing us to grow so that Yahweh Shai will sup with us. Right? We don't necessarily need to have them teach to us, tell us, well, sit down and that. No, if we stay in the Spirit, Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, bring it up.
This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. It says, "Behold, I stand at the door and
What's
knock."
that door? What is that door? That's not a wooden door at the front of your house, man. That's talking about the door to your mind. That's right. Go ahead.
Behold, I stand. Revelation 3 and 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door,
and he knocked, and we opened. Yeah. We didn't just say shh. Cut the lights off. That's what a lot of you niggas
look out the window and shit.
Peeping through it.
You know, peeping through the blinds and shit.
Like Jehovah's Witness.
But
Get your ass down.
Get your ass down. Talk to you. Get your ass down.
That's how a lot of y'all treat Yahweh Shai, man.
You gotta hit it like this, bro. Who is it? Oh, you got the wrong house.
they don't live
They
here.
don't live here. You niggas gonna wish you over there.
You gonna wish, man. You going?
It says, "I will come into him, and I will sup with him, and he with me."
That hit through the Spirit. All right, feed us, teach us.
Yeah.
All right, not as these demonic niggas that say, "Nah, man, I got my wisdom straight from the Lord." No, the apostles and the elders, they set up through order.
Right.
All right, they're setting it up, and they're pushing us to grow in the Spirit, like the brother said.
That's right.
And there's so much stuff. All of us, man, by doing lessons like this, man, you read an article. I didn't follow that scripture.
Yeah.
You just soaking in the Spirit at a high rate, man. You know any more to that? Yeah, go ahead, Parthon.
This is
Break it
Proverbs.
down, because that was going in 9 chapters.
I'm in the 11th chapter. All right, this is Proverbs 11:25. It says, "The liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself."
That's right.
So you out there teaching, you teaching, you constantly teaching. That's watering, man. You water the Lord's garden, man. The Lord gonna water your spirit, man. He gonna make you grow, man.
That's right.
Hey, that goes back to what's that? The first Corinthians, the 3rd chapter. It says Paul planted a seed, Apollo.
The Lord gave the increase.
Yeah, all get the increase. Yeah.
So, hey, hey, I got another precept.
We plant all kind of seeds, man. We just wait for the Lord to water them.
Come.
This is
Right, get the increase.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 7, verse 15. It says, "Hate not laborers' work."
A lot of you like the junkyard dogs and the walk.
Yeah, man. Yeah, them
Them
niggas.
niggas, you watch that video, them niggas actually pulled out a calculator. 3 videos a day. That's 84 videos in a month. So
That's a good thing.
What was this point?
Hey, man.
That's some low grade.
Hold on, man. Let
To
me.
be honest, I want to touch 1,000 videos.
Right. Yeah.
I want that in my spiritual bank account. Now, it might be low compared to what's going on, but me, that's a
hey, but you
Yeah.
gotta
that's
set
an
little,
aspiration.
you gotta set
Little goals,
like that.
yeah.
You know, like damn man, okay. Like hey, I hit you with this. I was
Yeah.
looking at my account and I was like, okay, I could probably hit 500 videos by the end of the month.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not about carnal. Like, yeah, look at me. This is
No, it ain't for
Yeah.
It ain't about that, but it's just you gotta set little markers and keep pushing, man.
And like we was talking in the car last night, going into the mound.
Yep.
We was talking about how you want to go into day tribulation with a hefty portfolio.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
with a
wanna
good.
shit all
Yep.
skinny, empty.
Yeah, got 2 or 3 pages in there.
When Smokey was counting that bread, the big worm, man.
Yeah.
That's $100, man.
Hey, I gotta quit. This is because like Yahweh Shai asked Peter if he loved him, he would feed his sheep, right?
Yep, I did a video on that.
We're not only doing this for ourselves, but we doing this for the elect.
Right.
That's right.
All right. So this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 24, verse 34. Behold, that I have not labored for myself only, but for all them that seek wisdom.
Yep.
All right. So we out here. I'm doing this for myself, but I'm doing this for the elect.
Somebody get 2 Timothy 2.
No, I got another one too. This is Ecclesiasticus 30, 33, and 17. Consider that I labored not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning. And hey,
That's right.
we out here to get the elect, man.
That's right.
Ultimately, we want the salvation, but we not like for instance, we work our jobs, right? We get a little paycheck, but at the end of the day, we really building this man's shit up. It's the same thing with the Lord, man. We out here,
Right, keeping it afloat.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? We do this for not ourselves only, but for those, the elect.
Go ahead, bro. Slide.
Con, who you done?
Yeah.
Okay, Con. This is Proverbs 9. Proverbs 9:3. It says, "She hath sent forth her maidens. She cried upon the high places of the city." It says she has sent out her maidens. Aren't we likened to a delicate woman?
Yep.
Right. Okay. And we don't, we did preach out in the high places of the city. You know what I'm saying?
Or the virgins, bro. Some are wise, some are foolish.
That's right. Con.
Yeah.
It says verse 4, because we brought out that Revelation 3 and 20. Something. Letting Yahweh Shai sup with you. It says, whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. As for him that wanted understanding, she saith to him, come and eat of my bread and drink of the wine which I have mingled.
Somebody get Luke 14.
I was about to say, because even Yahweh Shai, during the Passover, come, this is my body. What's the bread?
Bread.
Drink of the wine, which is my blood. You know what I'm saying? That was spiritually the disciples and us right now supping with Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
And this is in Proverbs 9, wisdom is likened unto a woman. It's the same thing. We're supping with wisdom. Who has the most wisdom, man? Yahweh Shai. So that's who we sup with, man. Your brothers got
That's
it.
right. Bring that down, Luke.
This is Luke 14, I'm starting 16. It says, then said he unto him, a certain man made a great supper.
A great supper. Great supper. Through the Spirit, YouTube is a great supper for any man that wants wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Understand it,
It's a buff. It's a
all
Las Vegas buffet, man.
Buffet. Yeah, I heard about them Las
You
Vegas
know them
buffets.
Las Vegas buffet. I
Yeah.
never been, but you see it.
Yeah, I heard about
Massive.
them. Yeah.
If you want anything from breakfast, lunch, dinner,
It's all there.
desserts,
Yep.
all of it's available. You know,
This buffet's open 24 hours a day. Too.
Yeah.
and it's free.
Every day of the week.
And it's free. It's free.
Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Buffet. You
You
go.
gotta
It
pay
says-
shit.
It says a certain man made a great supper and bade many, and sent his servants at supper time to say to them that were bidden, "Come, for all things are now ready." And they all with one consent began to make excuse. The first said unto
That's a
him,
lot of 3 videos a week. 10 minutes each. That's a little 30 minutes a day.
30 minutes a day.
Steep. Y'all gonna do them junkyard dogs. That's 84 videos in a month.
Yeah.
But you know what? If we was getting, if you was, hey, you know what? If these niggas was like Chris Jones, and Mike Rashid, and these different individuals that get paid for their views, niggas would be uploading 10 videos a day.
Yep.
If niggas was getting a check between these videos and ads, oh man, I gotta do another one. I gotta do more. They be nasty with the edification. I'm not the edification, the editing, that beautiful introduction.
Man, they'd be like IUIC with that shit,
They
man.
would, you know.
There's some pass IUIC.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's some pass IUIC.
You know. Keep going.
it says, and they all with one consent began to make excuse. The first said unto
And I'm
him,
gonna tell you, like my father used to say to me, man, a good excuse is still an excuse, man.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. A good excuse is still an excuse, man. Ain't no time. It's no excuses, man.
That's right.
All right. I don't want to hear no shit. I don't want to hear shit from no so-called brother telling me why you can't do videos, man.
That's crazy.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that shit, man.
Right. Hey, we got the Urim and the Thummim, man. The lights and perfection, which is these smartphones, these laptops. It's convenient now, man.
Yeah. Very.
Hey, you know I found an article up where they were saying nine movies. Dig this. 9 movies that are on Netflix that were shot with an iPhone. You got people out here making movies with iPhones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got the iMovie.
movie. Yep.
That tech is in the iPhone, right?
Ain't nothing but apps. All
yeah,
this, you go
apps.
on the app store, you
Yep.
can download all kind of apps.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some you pay
Kinda,
for, some, but they software and stuff.
Formats and stuff.
Yeah, certain plug-in hardware. You know what I'm saying? You can plug in and add to it.
The apps and the phones, they work better and more synchronized than actual computers.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yep.
Kashikwala made 2 videos off his phone.
Heck yeah.
And them shits was beautiful.
Yeah.
So ain't no goddamn excuse.
Like I said, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. I did that. I did that today.
Facebook Live or Instagram Live for 10 minutes, not
Yeah.
talking
Right.
about shit.
Right.
But can't do a quick video, you know.
Talking about your salvation.
Yeah, yeah.
One
Oh, yeah,
article, you
nigga.
can find an article. Hey, I did a video showing brothers how to actually use your phone to get news.
News on
Right.
it.
You
Yeah.
could find an article and put one scripture on it.
That's
Yeah.
Get an etymology real quick.
Yeah.
One scripture.
That's what
If
I
needed,
do.
yeah,
I
yeah.
get them off the headline. Oh, scripture. You know what I'm saying? Read
Yeah.
the headline. Like, yeah,
Well, shoot, like if you go on my page, you know, Spirit of Prophecy, like most of my videos is articles, prophecy.
Yeah, news.
Yeah, news because we're watchmen to Israel.
that's right. That's right.
You know.
Newspaper boys.
Yeah, news.
Them
Yeah.
guys that fell asleep at the wheel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them lazy
I
sluggers.
thought like these fucking security guards and shit. You know, I'd be sleeping in the middle of the night and shit. A thief come in and you know.
That's why the
Steal.
Lord set it up that way too. Because for a lot of these fucking assholes to be caught like that,
It's too easy.
falling
now.
asleep at the job. That's
Yeah.
not hard, man. And I'm
Yeah.
still young in this truth too.
Right.
I got that understanding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for you guys that's been in there 10 plus years and you struggling with 3 fucking videos, I looked at my shit maybe a year and a half.
Yeah.
I got over 300 videos my fucking self.
Yeah.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hey, and I enjoy doing my video. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
I
I
like
have
it.
fun
You
doing
know
this
what I'm
thing.
saying?
You know, doing videos, it's a vent. You're
Yeah.
venting.
Yeah, it's therapeutic.
Right.
It's
You're
therapeutic.
not storing all this. Record out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
You know what I'm
like
saying?
Esau.
I still get that adrenaline rush when I
Hell
do my
yeah.
video.
Come.
My heart be pounding out.
Because
Come.
it's the spirit, man.
Hey,
Come.
come.
Hey,
You try to start off all calm.
Nah, yeah.
hey, Kashikwala. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, y'all. Hey, you remember the other week we was riding the camp And I was like, man, you vexed? He was like, you know, like he was like real vexed around the camp.
yeah.
And I said, yo, man, yeah. And Zakaria was there too. And I was, yeah. Cause I asked the brother, you know, I said, well, look, man, let's do a video. We sat down in the car, we did a video, and then we finished it. And then I was like, you feel better? He was like, yeah. Cause it's therapeutic, man. You know, I think you opened up camp after that. You was on fire. Yeah.
It's a comfort.
Yeah,
It's a comfort.
Right.
I watched a video the other day, matter of fact.
I got something.
It says,
Go ahead.
Oh, you had something to say? You want to say?
No, yeah, scripture.
Yeah, bring us the scripture, bro.
Yeah. Bring precepts.
Because I was just gonna say, those niggas who making excuses about the videos, man, they ain't fit for the kingdom anyway.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
So this is Luke chapter 9, verse 62.
Mhm.
And it says, and Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. And that's just clean cut and straight to the point.
Straight to the point.
That's right. Appreciate that too, bro. This is Romans 8:26. It says, likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities. And that goes into what you were saying, but he felt better after y'all make that video, man.
Right. That's right.
You know? So, hey, you feeling down, you feeling out, you going through shit, make a video, man.
That's
Do some
right.
work, man.
It's like when you learn, it's like, oh, I learned something new. I want to tell somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell all the brothers, hey, I just saw this article.
Yeah.
You gotta see, bro, you gotta see this article.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do a video on it. Put it on
Mhm.
wax. Put it on wax, right? Anybody else? We're gonna go back to Luke.
You got a precept, bro?
Yeah,
Bring it out, yeah.
This is Proverbs 6:6. It says, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise."
because an ant, really, you study an ant. Ants are known for doing work.
Yep.
Because
Hard work.
They you know they real small, but
Mhm.
the amount of weight that they can carry, what is it, like 10 times they own weight?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
a very laborious creature that the Lord made. Even though he's a small, minuscule animal or insect,
Mhm.
he can still do laborious, things. That's why
Mhm.
when the brother read that scripture, he
right.
said, "Go to the ant." As an example, look how hard this little ant is
Right.
gonna work.
And guess what? These ants help each other out.
Yeah.
When you see an ant, you see like if an ant going, come in your house, like a trail of ants come in your house, and they see like some crumbs of food or some cake or something like that, and they get the crumbs, you'll see two ants facing each other. They might be picking up the crumb, and then one get the carrot on his back, and you got one line leaving, you got one line coming in.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And he,
I was gonna say, since we keep bringing up these movies, that movie Ants. At the end of the movie when that flood came in and they had to build that tower for them to all get out. They were saving the little ants and
yeah, and it was
they all
passing.
working
Yeah,
together.
yep.
That's right. And if I could say too, an ant, like what we supposed to, like what we do now, an ant works hard for his life. So we got to work hard for our life. We
That's
work
right.
hard for our salvation.
That's
To
right.
save our lives. An ant works hard every single day for
Mhm.
his life.
That's right.
Okay,
sun
so
up and sun down.
yeah, so if you being a sluggard, slothful in your business,
It's the Lord's business.
you got to
Dragging
go
your knuckles.
Bring me a knuckle dragon.
knuckle
Yeah.
drag that jive turkey.
Job time.
Yeah, jive turkeys, man.
Knuckle driving.
You bring it out, bro.
Knuckle
This
dragging.
is
You know. So
This is Hebrews 6:12. That ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the kingdom.
that you be not slothful, right? And reread that, Babaku show.
God. This is Hebrews
Yeah, you can get some of this heat too.
6:12.
No, it's all good. Hey,
That ye be not slothful, but
It's a public
followers
park.
of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises.
That's right. Because it says follow, right? What Paul said, be ye followers of me like I am of Yahushua.
That's right.
And Paul put in work. You know what I'm saying? So why not us?
Yeah, that goes back to not being sluggish.
Right.
Don't be slothful.
Sloths.
Hey,
Yeah,
scripture
don't be
say
sloths are so slow that algae grows on this.
Yeah.
yeah, yep.
Fungus on there.
Mhm.
Yahushua say, the scripture say Yahushua taught daily.
Yep.
The apostles, they taught daily.
Yep.
From sun up, from sun up to sundown. So, we got it easy by doing 30 minutes a day.
On the Sabbath.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What y'all doing? Y'all
Hey.
not handing out literature or anything like
No,
that?
no,
Oh, no.
no.
To who?
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
No, we just
We're doing a video, a documentary.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So y'all aren't handing out literature or anything
Nah,
like that, or
nah.
preaching to anybody. Y'all just doing it.
Oh no, we just filming.
yeah.
Camera, talking to the camera. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Okay.
We on live right now on YouTube. Say hi to the camera.
All right.
Nah, yeah, we just doing a documentary.
Okay.
Teaching the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
All right.
Right. Salat.
That's cool.
This live documentary on the scriptures every week. You know how you prove it's a documentary because it's being recorded.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You know,
Document. Yeah.
you know,
That's right.
putting the records.
Well, if you don't got nothing, let's go back to Luke.
God, it's Luke 14 and 18. It says, and they all with one consent began to make excuse. The first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, and I must needs go and see it.
Yeah, I got a business.
Mm-hmm.
I just planted my new crop. I gotta go work it. All right, go ahead.
Hey, or you know, I gotta run errands.
Oh, I got errands.
I got errands to run.
Yeah.
You know, oh nah, brother, I got something to do. You know, I got an appointment. I got a doctor's
No
appointment.
doctor's
How
appointment.
you who has doctor's appointments on Saturday?
Saturday, right?
A weirdo. Basically.
A weird ass nigga.
A weird.
And with that, you go.
Retardo.
Yeah.
Ow.
That's funny.
You can't be sick all the time, neither, man.
God.
Right.
Hey,
You know.
even if you are sick,
No, I mean, you know, if you say, you know, you send me some
bring your ass
prayers,
to
yeah,
camp.
you know.
Get your ass to the camp.
Hey, and if it's that bad, hey, man, if it's that bad, man, the spirit of, like, hey, man, you know, hey, brother, hey, man, if you that sick, you know, go sit down or go in the car or something, you know.
Again, like my father said to me from my young age, a good excuse still is an excuse.
Yeah, that's right.
All right?
that's right.
Keep going.
It says, I pray thee have me excused. And another said, I have bought 5 yoke of
Yeah, I
oxen.
can't make the camp today. You know, I got some errands to run. Okay, yeah. Please excuse me. All right, go ahead. Keep going.
And another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee have me excused.
See, niggas be slick with the
car shit.
with the my man.
Yeah.
Shit, my car broke down. I'm catching the goddamn bus.
A brother pick you up.
Yeah, brother pick you up, yeah.
Right.
Uber. A brother.
Uber, yeah.
Right. You know?
How many brothers got caught?
When there's hey, what do they say in the world? When there's a will,
There's a way. That's right.
You know?
If there's a will, there's a way.
All right.
That's right, bro.
Matter of fact, somebody get James the first chapter.
Yeah.
Con.
Out of temptation. Because the Most High always find a way to get you where you're supposed to be at, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. If the Spirit the Spirit is with you, and the Spirit is the Spirit needs you.
Yeah.
All right. Through the Spirit, the prophets need the Spirit, but what I'm trying to say is that
They go hand in hand.
they go hand in hand with each other. So just like Jonah. All right. Jonah couldn't run from his lot.
Right.
Right. The Lord has you for a job. You're gonna do that job whether you like it or not. Really.
That's right.
Whether you want to.
Whether you want to or not. You got that in James?
You said somebody quote it again?
James 1, leadeth thee out of temptation. Like maybe the fifth verse.
No, 5th verse is lack of wisdom.
Yeah. That's going into prayer. But,
James 1.
You said 1 and 5. 1 and 5 goes into the lack of wisdom.
look for where it says,
Oh, now you talking about
out of temptations.
Like 13 or 14.
Temptation.
Yeah, because it says he maketh the way to escape.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's Corinthians.
That's Corinthians?
Yeah, that's
Well, if you can find that one, pull that one. If it's one in James, we'll pull that one too.
Yeah.
I just
every man
read
is tempted in his own lust.
That's
the one in James.
No, not that one. That's not in James, but that's not the one you're looking for. But I can't pull it up right now. I'm on my phone.
Peter 3 and 2 Peter 2 and 9.
Oh, 9.
All right. It says, "The Lord knoweth how to deliver the
Con.
godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished."
See? Deliver thee out of temptation. It's tempting.
Yeah.
It's tempting. Man, it's beautiful weather.
Right.
You know?
Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey, it's tempting to just, hey, let's just kick it, man. Let's just get some drinks. Matter of fact, let's throw some chicken on the grill.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a kickback.
Yep.
Con.
But the most, and that might be tempting to you. You know, oh man, my car broke down. Nah, I don't really want to do that today. Nah, the most High gonna, and the most time I have a brother call you up and like, nah, bro, we gotta go do this.
Yes, right.
Hey, Con, the water, let's do this. Yeah, bring it up.
This is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 27 and 5. It says, the furnace proveth the potter's vessel, so the trial of man is in his reasoning.
Yeah, break it down, brother.
Okay, so yeah, when the Lord puts you through these things and all those obstacles get in your way of you coming to camp, and you decide to just fold under the pressure, you don't try to burn out all your options to the point where get a brother to help you get to camp, man. That's going to be a strike against you, man.
That's right.
Yep.
That's going to be a strike against you, man. That's all of it is a trial. Everything is a trial, man.
How bad do you want it, man?
Yeah.
Everything.
You know?
I'm sure brothers have.
Hey, CT Fletcher used to do videos on that. How bad do you want? You know, he used to be kind of motivating, you know, with that.
If you was in the right spirit, you'll be looking forward to Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait till Saturday, man.
It's only 2 days in the week matter to me, man. All right, the Sabbath and camp day. Man. That's the only days I really count on the calendar. Or a third one, payday.
Yeah. I'll say payday. Yeah, payday. Yeah.
I really hate payday, but it's on the calendar. You know, it's just,
Yeah.
All right, keep going in Luke.
Luke 14 and 19. It says, and another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee, have me excused. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come.
Nah, man, you know, my woman, man. You know,
She tripping.
she gotta go to the mall today, man.
Yeah, she got the car.
Shopping.
Yeah.
You know, school start on Monday.
Simp-ass nigga.
You know, my kid. You know, my son got a football game on Saturday. I gotta run this errand. Yeah, I got errands, man. Men don't run errands.
Right, yeah, errands. I gotta run some.
I don't run no fucking errands, man. I've never even seen
Women run errands.
I gotta go do something.
Yeah. There's some shit to do. Yeah. Hey, what's I got errands.
I gotta run errands on man.
What the fuck are you doing out there?
Right.
errands.
On Saturday, like, come on, what's open like that?
Saturday?
It's a holiday weekend. Get the fuck out of here, man.
What does that
Yes,
consist
it's
of?
a holiday week. It's
Get
Saturday.
the fuck out of here, man. On
All right.
Saturday.
And the most I don't even require that much of us. We come out
Right.
here for a few hours.
Right.
Be out here,
3
do
hours.
work, do what you gotta do before camp, and do what you gotta do after camp.
Yeah.
Or do what you gotta do on Friday. Or do what you gotta do on Sunday.
Right. Hey, look, camp. You know, most camps may start between 1 o'clock, and maybe later in the afternoon. So let's say you get up 8, 9 o'clock, and you got a good 4 or 5 hours. You know, given a little bit more time to do what you got to do.
Right. Yeah.
That's no excuse, man. You know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
no excuse, man.
Ain't no excuse.
That ain't
Most
no
I
excuse.
ain't about to hear no excuse. See what had happened was.
Right. And well, Yahweh Shah said, be careful, because you can't tell the angel it was an error. You know, it's roughly paraphrasing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What had happened was.
Yeah. See what had happened was.
You know, I had a flat. You know, I stumped my big toe. I don't want to hear that shit, man.
And this be the last camp, and then come Monday, Tuesday, it's an attack, and we can't go to camp no more. And you was doing some bullshit the Saturday before. So,
you, brother.
yeah, man.
Because that's the times we in.
Yeah.
Hey, I just did a lesson myself. Hey, you got 24 hours to live. What you gonna do?
Yeah, I seen that, yeah.
You know, you got to be in that mind frame. Because when we get up in the morning, you don't know. Hey, I be meditating on the job like, damn, man, it could go down while I'm at the job.
Yep, I be thinking about that
You
too.
know, I be like, all right, I be thinking like, what would be my steps? But of course, we know the Spirit gonna lead us. But the scriptures say to meditate on these type of things.
Yeah.
Man. You know, we taking this from the beginning of the day to the end of the day.
And then the scripture says, watch and pray. Now, if you're not watching or meditating, how you gonna know what to pray for?
Right.
So you're gonna have to think and muse upon these things, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's it right there.
It's like the brother Carson Paul says he doesn't give himself what you said 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Yeah.
3 pounds, he passed 3 weeks.
Yeah. The brother Alva, I remember like when I was watching camp, he was saying, you know, when you wake up, you got to be on the ready. Like you look out your window and check your situations.
That's
Yep.
the first thing I do.
See what's going on.
Yep.
First I do is
Yep.
open the blinds.
Yeah, when his blinds up, yeah, look out.
And I ain't going front.
You know?
The first thing I do is think about your YouTube title first.
Fucking
I hate my fucking life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I hate my life. Goddamn.
Fuck, man, I gotta go to work.
I
Fuck,
really do
man.
think
Yeah.
Too early for this shit.
That's it. So that's the mind frame that we gotta be in, man. what you gonna do? Like I said, hey, my goal is I ain't necessarily trying to accomplish 3 videos a day, but hey, if I can do 1, if I can do 4.
Yeah, you know, it depends on the spirit for the day.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe I don't do 1 a day.
Yeah.
But my mind frame is
To
I'm
do
like,
something.
Lord willing that the spirit will move me to do a lesson.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. Like,
Come
okay,
on.
the Lord sent. Because you know, I'm gonna hit you brothers with something real quick. A lot of times I'll be asleep and then I'll wake up to a notification. Like, oh, that's heavy. I'm gonna do a lesson on it. A lot of times I'll wake up to this.
Yeah.
Or I'll wake up to a video. Like, I'll wake up to the elder, you know, the elders. They just started a live stream a minute ago. I'm like, that's
Right.
spirit, let me watch it.
Come.
You know, spirit woke me up out of my sleep to do something. You know, you got keep going.
This Luke 14:21. So that servant came and showed his lord these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, said to his servant, "Go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city, and bring in hither the poor, and the maimed, and the halt, and the blind."
Only Israelites. Because Israelites are the ones that's blinded. All right, according to the curse, you're blinded to the word. You're right. You're maimed. You're beat up. You finished.
The bruises and putrefying sores.
You know.
Yep.
Keep going.
It says, and the servant said, "Lord, it is done as thou hast commanded, and yet there is room."
Yep. Keep going.
And the Lord said unto the servant, "Go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in."
Yeah. And a few weeks ago, the brother behind the camera, went into that word "compel." Means to basically threaten.
Yeah, to threaten. Yeah.
You know, through fear. You know, tell them like, man, the Most High, if you don't do what you got to do, the Most High gonna fuck you up, man.
Yeah.
You could kill your family.
You can kill your family, kill you. All right. You might die by the marshmallow man. You know.
Or Pac-Man.
Sour Patch Kids might kill you, man.
Got super quick.
Yeah, of course.
Bro, this is 2 Corinthians 5:11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
Exactly.
Compel them.
That's compelling you to come in. There you go, right there.
brother.
Come.
Through the fear of the Lord, you better get right.
You just have, right.
Of course, bring it out.
Repent.
Jude 22, and I'm going to go to 23. It says, and of some have compassion, making a difference, and others save with fear, pulling them out of the fire, hating even the garment spotted by their flesh.
Hey,
Oh yeah. Yep.
Zechariah 13 and 9.
And then it says what they say, some with compassion. Because certain men you don't have to be so forward with. Certain men you just gotta just kind of remind them and just get them going. Because hey, all of our oil levels are different. Like your max oil level is different than his max oil level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But but you comfort that man. That's why Scripture says, "He that is weak, comfort him."
Right.
But then it says, some, you know what I'm saying, you got to bring them back right with fear. Gotta be like, what the fuck, brother? What you doing, man? You got to cuss them out sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Up, man.
Yeah, you know.
That's why the scriptures command students to don't hate the froward teachers or the gentle teachers.
That's right.
You got to have a respect unto both.
Right, the balance.
You know?
And it's ultimately all out of love, man. Scripture says,
That's what you don't understand, man.
open rebuke is better than secret love.
That's right.
You know, it's really all love, man.
That's right.
You know, and respect.
Hey, but niggas hate themselves, so you can't love a nigga.
Yeah.
That's what it really
Yeah, nigga, but I'm, yeah,
You know,
nigga.
niggas hate themselves, so you can't really, that's why out of love, you trying to tell them to get right, and they, nah, man.
But a brother will listen, you know.
Brother will listen, that's right. Keep going to Luke.
It says, verse 24, "For I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper." And there went great multitudes with him. And he turned and said unto them, "If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children," and
Because when you abhor these ones that are being listed, you're not gonna let them get in the way of the work.
That's right, bro.
If you abhor them and you kind of standoffish to it,
Right.
your mother, your
Right, that's what it means. It don't mean like hate. It means like to just,
Count them less important.
yeah. Count it less. Yeah, that's perfect out the water. Count it less important than your obligation to the work of Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right, bro.
So if you abhor those individuals, you're not gonna let your mother say, "Hey, baby, we got some family coming to the house Saturday. Your uncle gonna cook out on the grill. You wanna come over?" You ain't gonna be. Well, my mama asked me to come to the house, man. I can't make it. or my rib said she want to go to dinner. She said, well, I gotta take her to the movies, man.
That sound like Malak Shaw.
6 other days.
Yeah.
Or your folks always want to go somewhere on the weekends during the summer.
Or weekend trip.
You know,
Yeah.
weekend trips. Try to make it as enticing as possible.
Hey, my dad is the most enticing of all the enticing.
Your pops, yeah. Hey, dads usually are,
He be
though.
like, hey, you get your passport with travel. I'll take care of it. Pay. I'll put the money that you lost me, your job back in your pocket.
Oh man.
Be trying to compel me.
Yeah. Now, what day you talking about? How long we gonna be going? Saturday? Oh man, I can't do it.
My family offered me to go to Bahamas. I said, hell no, I don't want to go. I said it at the table. We were playing spades, man.
Like, no, I ain't playing spades. I ain't going to
hell slipped out.
Hey,
Hey, man, those spade conversations be heavy.
Yeah,
I
they
just
do.
remember that back in the
I was
world.
like, why? I'm like, man, I just got stuff to do. But
Yeah, that's right. But
No excuse.
Yeah, right.
none.
Go ahead, brother. I was gonna say, but you know, we still in the flesh. We may want to do those kind of things. but
Right,
we know this
right.
is more important than that bullshit.
Right.
We ain't going for it.
Time, bro. Nobody like to chill and relax more than Jake.
More than Jake.
I don't want to deal with that.
You know?
You're going to find that comfort zone. I'll tell you, trust me, I've been in that comfort zone and you don't want to go there, man.
Nah,
Fuck around and
swallow me up.
Right, being a cruise ship and the Leviathan happen to play with your ship.
I ain't got no time for that, man.
Yeah, you go on that damn cruise.
Time for that.
You gonna be Leviathan out that bitch.
goddamn, some goddamn octopus, the giant squid in the ocean gonna wrap them tentacles around the ship.
Right, the damn Kraken. Right, it ain't gotta be Leviathan. It could be Megalodon,
Goddamn time.
Kraken.
Goddamn Kraken, man.
Happened to Jonah.
Yep, Jonah.
Yeah, got his ass swallowed.
Yep.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So, hey,
So it ain't no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuse of why you not doing the work because of your mother, your father. Now, of course, we not tyrants.
Right.
You know, we apply compassion and mercy and understanding. We know if a brother like these brothers that are here, that are always pushing and going hard, if something do come up that demands their attention at that moment, like let's just say a brother dealing with a situation like, hey, listen, I'm sorry, I can't make it. My rib and my daughter's sick. I'm sorry. Brothers be like, hey, the spirit may have, hey, brother, just go handle your business. Because your track record will show that your first love is the work.
Right.
That's the spirit, because Apostle Tahar had that lesson where he said it was teaching. He was talking about having a good rapport. You know what I'm saying? You got a good rapport. It's like
Yeah, good standing.
it's almost like having a savings in your bank. You know, your bank account, you got a savings. The brothers were, okay. Yeah, no, you can't knock him because he's doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And
Doing the right
at,
thing.
Probably at a high production or whatnot. Yeah. And he showed, what is it? And James said, I'll show you my work. I'll show you my faith by my work.
That's right. Yeah.
So
That's right.
when the brother eats, shit comes up.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
That's just like if you on the job. Shit, if your employer know you there on time every day, you come to work, you clock in,
Yep.
and you got good attendance, and you not one of the motherfuckers that's call out every time the sun out because you want to go goddamn barbecue and shit.
That's true.
Hey, they gonna take your word for it. Hey, it must be really something going on that he ain't here. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And that's how it is with the truth, man.
That's real.
That's how it is. That's right.
But we ain't trying to hear no excuses, man. That's just what it comes down to. But like you said, there's a situations that do occur, and we're not tyrants here.
Yeah. Right.
We have compassion and love for each other, and we want a brother to make sure he's situated,
Right.
To the point where, hell, if certain brothers can't make it on Saturdays, we might switch the day for that brother.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
compassion.
Right, that happened. Yeah. And we done that multiple
We've
times.
done that multiple times. So but it's all good, But that guy that's, hey, excuse me, I got errands to run.
Right. You already know it's some fucking errands, man.
What the hell are you doing? What errands? I'm gonna stay in the spirit, man.
Yeah.
No errand more important than the work.
That's right.
You gonna go get your dry cleaning when the chariots come?
First of all, it's the Sabbath, nigga.
That's what I was gonna say, but I guess I guess the spirit wanted to come out, 'cause that's what I was about to say. Actually. But I was like, but the spirit wanted to come out.
Moving, man.
Go ahead.
Luke 14:26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and his mother and wife,
Oh, it's gonna cuts people with it. Keep going.
and children, and brethren, and sisters, yea, and his own life
And his
also.
own life.
You gotta hate your own life.
Putting your worldly obligations over the truth, man. Nah, man. I gotta go drive hip hop, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Niggas doing.
You know, we had a nigga that was around.
Yeah.
It was a nigga that was around us. We was fighting to get him back into camp.
Yeah.
You know, and he literally was I'm about to dial him real quick. About to dial your elders and apostles real quick and let them, nah, man, I gotta work on Saturdays. I gotta get on the road.
Oh, nah.
You don't hate your own life.
That's right.
You really wanna
remember
stay
that.
here and have Babylon flourish, man.
Right.
We don't give a fuck about nothing here, man.
Well, the Lord gonna leave you here and melt you, man. That's all I'm gonna
There's
say.
certain jobs I won't even take if it's working on the Sabbath.
Certain jobs I
I mean,
quit.
not the Sabbath.
Yeah.
So like on Saturdays.
Quit certain
On
jobs.
Saturdays.
Yeah. Or camp day, whatever your camp day is.
Yeah.
You know, on camp day.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, it don't have to necessarily be Saturday. You know, it might be a day during the week. It might be a Sunday or something. But
Tell the truth, man.
you know, you gotta be
That's when I first woke up.
you gotta have your first love
Whole schedule switched.
first.
Your first love. You gotta always remember your first love, Sophia.
You know.
Yeah, I've said that too. I said that at my job. I said I was Jewish too.
Yeah, that don't work. Hey, I go to church on Saturdays, man. I can't go. Can't work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, shalom.
Motherfucker be a pure atheist.
Right. But you know what?
shit.
That's wisdom.
Hey, but that's in Esau's laws. They can't discriminate against religious or Tell me you a Muslim.
You niggas that's on the job that make excuses of why you gotta always line your beard up. Like I can't have a beard.
Right.
Listen, man. Here it is, a goddamn Hindu who come from all other side of the world. Come on the job, have a beard down to his
A turban.
a turban on the job.
Yeah.
And they won't question him. A Jew.
Oh yeah.
These
Yeah,
Amalekites
yeah.
might say that. Amalekites will have a beard, but see men.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I don't want to ruffle feathers. We are in captivity. Try to pull Romans 13.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't want to apply that, nigga.
I don't apply that, man. And I be in the spirit. I was working one of my last jobs. It was a Jew rat that was at another location. And I was always like, I wish a motherfucker would say something about my beard, man. I wish. I'd be paid. Cause that's discrimination.
Religion. Yeah, what says in their laws. Yep.
That's in their laws. You gotta know the laws. I wish a motherfucker would.
I wish a motherfucker would.
You know?
Paul knew the laws.
Yeah.
That's why he pulled out. I'm a Roman citizen.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, he's a Roman, and he speaks Greek. Oh no.
I'll speak to He didn't even speak the Hebrew. He pulled the Greek card on him.
Yeah, as he said. Yeah.
See, you gotta be a learned
I was
man.
trying to
You
be
gotta
fair.
study
Hey.
this place. You gotta look
Come.
into this stuff. Man.
Yeah.
When you start any of these jobs that Esau have, I'm telling you, I promise you.
Especially when you start, you lay it down on the table when you know what I'm
When
saying.
you start
Yeah.
that too, and then when you start these jobs, what's Esau gonna do to you? He gonna sit you at a computer. He gonna make you watch some film. They gonna show coexist. They gonna have a little star, the so-called shield of David. They gonna have the cross, the Quran. You know that you can't discriminate against a person's religious belief. If they're male or female,
Yep.
gay, transgender.
Especially since that's heavy out there now. So that, hey, shoot, if you can get by through this not being discriminated against, you know what I'm saying? Hey, play the religious role if you can.
I appreciate it, bro.
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus 5:15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small.
See?
So like what the brother said, man, you know, we gotta be on point, we gotta know these things.
That's right.
Okay, as the scriptures say, be users of the world.
Not abusers.
See, you know, niggas be liking them. Oh shit, I gotta get a job. I have to get a lineup. Sweet.
Right.
They get a lot of men get these jobs. Be like, yes,
I can get it lined up. That.
Man, that shit looks abnormal.
Man, I like my beard like this, man.
Yeah, I be looking
Look
at
real
people in
ancient.
the world like, man, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah. Crispy ass.
What the fuck is you doing?
People at my job,
That shit don't look right.
I can't not.
Some of them be ugly as hell. Look at this ugly ass haircut, man.
It's just weird. It's like because we
Like, who
becoming
cut you? Who's your
more
barber?
In tune with the spirit, that shit just off. It's bad verse, bro. It stand out to us.
Yeah.
No beard, no mustache.
What's the purpose of having a beard if you just got that little John B. Connect going?
Right. Yeah, that little strap.
Oh shit.
A little shoestring strap.
Man, you niggas are some weirdos.
I got a scripture.
Maybe roast them out.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3.
Yeah, look like
It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life."
And see, a lot of y'all are in this web of America, man.
Yeah.
You in that spider web all fucked up. Oh, you remember that show back in the day on Nickelodeon? Remember Guts?
Oh yeah.
Remember they used to go through the little cords?
Yep.
Or Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Man, it's on the hidden temple, man.
And remember you see them Edomites and they be trying to climb through the shit. They just, hell, the time go off. You ain't get a trip to Orlando, little
Hey, yeah, man. They had the red jaguars, the blue
You ain't
barracudas.
get a second, nigga. You got stuck in that web. Man.
Yep.
And a lot of y'all, that's what happened. A lot of y'all are stuck in this web.
Fucking
Oh,
nuts.
yeah, you got a YouTube. That's way before your time.
Yo, look up Legends of the Hidden Temple, man.
Like Silent in the Matrix, man. You love the Matrix, man. You love it so much that if you were to get pulled out and get brought into the reality, you don't want to go back. And you're going to do anything it takes to go back.
Right.
Okay? But yeah, you know.
Probably came out of a tree or something.
That's a lot. Go ahead, bro.
Man, maybe
Oh, no.
It says,
Go ahead, bro.
it says that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
That's right.
And that's what we doing by coming out here and doing this work. You know, we trying to please the Lord, all right? We not getting caught up with these jobs and getting lineups and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We not letting none of that shit affect the work, the business of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
That's a lot. Go ahead. I was going, real quick. This is the Lord's business.
That's right.
This is His plan.
That's right.
This ain't like the brother said, I gotta go to work. Or my woman, man, fuck that.
Yeah, that's right.
I got a appreciate for you, bro.
That's
Real
right.
quick, because I'm gonna just land back up there. He said pretty much what I was gonna say. Niggas, what they do is instead of adjusting to truth, they try to
Use the truth to adjust to their life.
Exactly.
Fuck that, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
And they use the excuse of the curses.
Yeah.
Well, we're under the curses, we're under the curses, so I can't really.
Some shit
You
you
know what I say?
Yeah.
You know what I say though? All the time. They don't understand the difference. They don't understand the difference between sympathy and empathy.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be straight. I got empathy for the brothers because they going through the same thing I'm going through, if not worse.
Yeah, I feel you.
I feel you.
Yeah.
But I don't have sympathy. I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? We all going through it.
Right.
So what's your excuse?
Right.
Well, get somebody get Sirach 37 and 12. Or 13 actually. Because there's a level of sympathy that we do. There is a level of sympathy that we do have for each other.
Yeah.
But what the brother's saying is, nah. The brother's on point. We ain't gonna feel sorry for each other because what's it to feel sorry? We got a spirit.
Right. You're right. If you do the wrong thing and your wrong decisions has led you into a damn, a fucking quagmire, then it's hard. It's gonna be hard to have sympathy for you. It's like, yo, man, you gotta work it out with the Lord.
Well, the scriptures tell us how to be sorry for somebody. You got this
Right.
Yeah. Ecclesiastes chapter 37, verse 12. But be continually with a godly man,
Now, a godly man is going to be doing the Most High's business. Continue with a man that's working, that's keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of his ability. that's trying to build the brothers up. Fish for the hopeful elect. Keep going.
It says, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord.
Not cutting your beard. See? Not looking for excuses to go off. Keep going.
Whose mind is according to thy mind.
Yep. You're being around men's minds that are according to your mind.
Hey, well, the ones that can that you can empathize with.
That's the ones.
Yeah, the ones you can sympathize with. Yeah.
Keep going.
It says, and will sorrow with thee.
Yeah, sorrow with
Yeah,
thee.
sorrow with
See,
thee.
we in this together. So we're not just going to be in that just pick the dirt up and rub the dust on me, man. Nah, we sorrowful. And you know how we show our sorrowful? by sighing and crying to the Most High through this work.
Right.
It ain't no time to be in that. Brother, have patience with me.
That weak, down in
Shoulders
the dump
all,
spirit.
you know, hands woe is me,
Slunched over.
dragging your feet.
What's that scripture would say about those that pretended to fast?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Matthew
the
6.
6th chapter.
Yeah, and when you're low, the spirit will put it on a brother to be low with you when you if you get to that point.
Right.
That's in those instances, in those cases when it's, you know what I'm saying, the spirit needs to build you up because, you know what I'm saying? But we're not sitting here just always just, brother, are you just, you know, like, hey, man, we always low, man.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm low. I'm trying to comfort you and I'm catching it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, man, we do the work, man. The spirit of the Lord would take over, you know?
Oh, hey, can I get a precept for you?
Come.
One?
Come.
Just super quick. This is Philippians chapter 4, verse 19. It says, but my power shall supply all your need according to his riches and glory by Yahushua Mashiach.
That's right. That's right. The Lord's going to supply everything you need. And the scripture talks about too. It says that the Lord he damn, man, it just, I had it escape me. But the point is, the Lord is going to be the one to help us out.
And it says through his riches and glory, which
Right. It's the word. The word is the comforter. Yahushua said that. He said, if I go not away, then the Holy Spirit and the comforter cannot come to you. But if I go away, then it will.
That's right.
It's going to come, and that's what's going to help us in these times now.
That's right.
Okay?
Yeah, we got work to do, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, continue with a working man. One and we sorrowful together. That's why we came together, because we in a low estate. That's right. You know. But as far as that carnal, see, that sorrowfulness is spiritual. We're not gonna, like the brother said. Okay, you catch your hell. All right, we'll pray to the Lord, fight, do the work.
That's right.
What else can the brother say to you? What else can I say to you and you say to me except for
keep enduring?
Just keep enduring, brother. You know, the Lord is trying you. He's building you up. There's plenty of scriptures where the Lord tried. You know, hey, every brother? I know you about to say. Everybody. That should be every brother's backbone. Sirach, the 2nd chapter. That should be your backbone. Every time you go hell. Every time I'm catching hell, like what the Lord said, count it as, you know, be cheerful, man.
Be cheerful.
You are brought to a lowest state.
All right. How many have trusted in him and he hasn't forsaken? You know what I'm saying?
3:19. Many as I love, I chastise.
Yeah. Yep.
You know.
Right.
Some confident scriptures is there.
I got another one. Job, though the Lord slay
me. Yep.
I
will trust. Yep. That's the integrity scripture right there.
These are all like when you low spirits that you got to meditate on and read. You know? Yes.
Yeah. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Hamashiach.
Be solid as a rock. You know, you got to be solid as a rock in this thing, man. You can't be featherweight. You can't be a fluff in this thing, man.
You gotta be a man at the end of the day.
Yeah, you gotta be a man, man.
Yeah.
With your chest, man.
Yeah.
Rock hard, man.
All right, over here acting like they're Mr. Puffin stuff and shit.
Yeah, man. I don't even want that spirit.
Puff the
around,
magic
man.
dragon.
You know?
What's that in Sirach? I think you pulled out one day where matters of war with a coward.
Yeah. Yep.
No. Go to 10.
All right, this is
2 Timothy 2 and 10.
All right, 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 10. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahushua.
Yeah, because we're in something bigger than us ourselves, man. We're enduring these afflictions and persecution and hard times for the elect. Because once the elect is sealed, we've accomplished the mission.
That's it.
Mission complete.
The mission is complete. So
and
endure, man. It's not just about you. When you catch a hell, hey, you know, I was speaking to a brother privately and I said, man, it's like the Most High got a big pile of, you know how on the Passover we had the pile of the horseradish? And you know, I look at that like, well, we got to work on this, man. You know? It's like the Most High spiritually put a big pile of hell in the middle of a room. And you know how you watch some shows like Fear Factor, and there'll be teams.
Yeah.
And one person like, man, all right, can you eat it? I can't eat it. Eat it. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a big pile of just fucking hell and affliction and troubles, man. And it's like, all right, I'm gonna run back in and get another one for the brothers, man. So every time you catch hell, it's like one less hell the whole group gotta catch, man. That's how you gotta look at it.
Taking
like,
one for the
I'm
team.
taking one for the team, man. So that's what that scripture's saying. Endure hardship. What does it say? Read it again.
All right, this is 2 Timothy chapter 2.
There's a
verse
big
10.
pile in the middle of the room, and you just running in it. Catch that hell, man.
Yeah, and the scriptures they talk about those that bore the heat of the day.
See?
Those that bore the heat of the day for the ones that come after, they don't have to bear that heat.
That's right.
But y'all gonna get the same penny. Y'all gonna get the kingdom, salvation.
Say, Hov did that, so you wouldn't have to go through that.
There's
certain things that a lot of us brothers, apostles, had to go through.
That we don't have to go through.
That we don't have to go through. And there's certain brothers that were, before us that they went through certain things. So why they have the wisdom to say, nah, brother, I went through that. Don't do that. Nah, brother, do this.
That experience.
You know. Like I was telling him that time we was talking underneath that bridge, and I was saying, brothers be in that spirit of like, position 2-3 years down the line.
Can I get a quick
Why? How can I say that to you? Because I done fucking did it.
Yeah.
You know.
Believe it
Can
or
I get a
not.
quick one for you?
Okay, go ahead.
Shit came to pass too.
This is Galatians chapter 6 verse 2. It says, "Bear ye one another's burdens." There you go. And so fulfill the law of Yahweh.
Somebody get Proverbs 11 chapter 2, man.
Come on, and that goes into charity. When brothers need help or something, hey man, you have to put in. You know, and nobody asks you to empty your bank account, but do it. Do a little something.
According to your measure.
According to your measure. You know.
I was gonna say, going back to, that pile of horseradish that's in the middle. You know what I'm saying? While you got men that's running there, taking one for the team, you got them other guys, and I'm just gonna pass. They go straight to the lamb. And Get the unleavened bread.
Sweet bread.
Yes. Sweet.
Goodies, man.
The goodies, dainties.
Touching that hard shit.
Yeah. Nah.
Scriptures say humiliation before humility before honor.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, because you gotta subject yourself to that hell, man. You gotta just
No
accept
choice,
it,
man.
Got to.
Do it for the team, man. Do it for the cause, man.
Yeah.
Somebody got Proverbs 11.
Do it to the vine.
Go ahead.
I mean, for the vine. When I say do it for the vine, do it for the. Like Scripture say that Israel's a vine. Israel's vine. Israel's that vine, man. Do it for Israel. Do it for the elect.
That's right.
This is Proverbs chapter 11 verse 1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord.
And see, even in hell, the Most High dishes out that hell in measures. Certain brothers is a harder rock.
Yeah.
So they can endure way more hell than the most brothers. Brother, the scriptures say that the Lord only puts on you what you can handle. All right, but so that big pile, one brother can only run in and take 3-4. One brother might go in and take 20.
Might take a big ass chunk.
Somebody might, somebody might just keep going like that. Brother like, nah, man, y'all good.
Yeah.
But it's all for the greater cause, man.
It's like tag team wrestling.
Yeah.
One man might be able to stay in the ring and fight and battle, a little bit longer than the other one, and then, hey man, he about to lose and he got to tag out. Then another brother come in and, you know what I'm saying?
A relay race.
Yeah, relay races.
Relay race.
Yep.
You had certain. You wouldn't put your weakest runner to start the race, and you sure as hell wouldn't put your weakest runner to finish the race.
Right.
You're gonna put them position them where they need to be at.
Put him in a position he can pass.
Home, man.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing in the spirit. We enduring the afflictions and everything, not just for yourself, but for the. Hey, we really enduring the afflictions right now for the nation.
I said, do it for the vine of Israel.
That's right.
The Lord's choice vine.
That one racer that he's not the quickest, so you don't put him in the start. You don't put him at the end, but he might be somebody that can run at a pace that nobody else could keep up with for that short time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you put him in the middle, or you put him towards not the very first, but he might be the second or the third.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But either way,
And that's where the shepherds come into play. The shepherds positioning people in certain places because it's like, okay, that's your strength, that's your weakness. You're a historian, you're a teacher, you're good with government issues, counseling. That's what the Most High, that's what Yahweh Shai is doing in the spirit. He's positioning. And Yahweh Shai, he couldn't have a camp full of elder Yashawambas.
Oh, nah.
Just just multiply 20 El Yashawambas. That's not
Right.
balance.
Right.
Nah, I'm gonna put a spirit like El Yashawamba here. I'm gonna put a spirit like him over here and over here. It's a balance.
That's right.
That's how it works. Some men are sharp with the Hebrew.
Yep.
Some men are sharp with prophecy.
Where's that what Paul
You know?
was talking about? Because Paul was talking about,
What the governments and the helps
I think so.
and the teachers, the officers. That's
It's in
that's 1 Corinthians 12, man.
1 Corinthians 12. It's in
Yeah,
Romans
12. Yeah.
All dealing with the body.
I do got to
Near
preach
the
that
body.
though. Because you know, to give the perfect example of who bared the burdens, you know, Yahushua.
Yep.
This is Hebrews chapter
Oh,
7.
he bared our burdens.
Right. Yeah.
In his own. So this is Hebrews chapter 7 verse
His stripes.
27. It says, "Who needeth not daily, as those high priests, to offer up sacrifice
Right.
first for his own sins and then for the people's. For this he did once when he offered up himself."
Come.
That's right.
So he put all the burdens, all the iniquities on himself for every, you know, for the nation. It's just like what you said just a second ago, Abu. We come out here in the highways and byways for that sign right there, man.
That's right.
The elect of that sign right there.
Yep. That's right.
You know?
Whether y'all hate us or love us,
Yeah.
you know, you'll learn to love us and appreciate us one
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
You know, it's the truth.
It's gonna come. It's gonna come because, like, you know, I did a lesson last week, GMS Godspeed, about how all the people are gonna realize the prophets were among them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna come to realize that we're just messengers. We're just doing our job. But what we said and did in our walk at this particular time was very much needed, and that's going to garner us respect. That's going to garner the service of the Lord.
Honor.
Yeah, it's going to garner us honor
Forever.
forever.
We'll be
Right,
legends.
right. Wait, I have to say that we're going to be living legends in the kingdom. You know?
Hey, what people want to talk about? Anybody going to talk about? You remember when Magic Johnson scored that triple double?
Yeah, I mean, we talking about
Johnson,
Westbrook
won
and
the
his
MVP
triple
in his
doubles,
rookie year. Man, everybody talking about that.
quadruple doubles.
All right.
Nah.
That is not gonna be the subject matter. It's gonna be what the elect men was doing for the sake of the nation of Israel, man.
Gun.
And then you got men like we going into the spirit of bearing the burdens of the elect for the elect's sake. But you got men that don't even want to bear their own burdens. That's weak. Imagine if Yahweh Shai just got to the Mount Gethsemane and was like the third time, like I ain't doing it, man.
Right.
Yeah, and he gave up.
He just gave up. We would all be fucked.
Like, well, Peter, shit, you
Right. Like what?
You in the spirit. You in the spirit.
Yeah, you in the spirit. That's that he would have been in guilt of having itching ears.
Yeah.
But Yahweh Shai ain't gonna do that. He took it. He was like, all right. Says he was praying in agony. He was what was he? He was sweating. His sweat was like as of blood. You know, he got himself up and he was like, "It's done, man. I gotta go do this, man."
That's right.
Who out here is really sweating like that? That's
right.
You know, ain't nobody out here sweating and have that much, you know, grief upon you.
Right.
Weak, man.
It says I burn his light.
Yeah. That's in Matthew 11. He says, his yoke is easy and his burden is light.
That's right. Yeah.
God. This 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17. For our light affliction, which is
Con.
but for a moment.
Yeah.
Hey, like Apostle Gabari say, ain't no brother getting nails driven into their hands, man.
Con.
Nobody going through that, man.
Thorns.
Yeah, thorns.
Around.
Worse one.
Right.
Getting beat with a damn 9-tail.
Yeah. Cat of nine tails.
Yep.
Scratching your back, tearing your flesh,
I got a precept after.
Carrying that stake.
getting spit on and punched in the face and shit.
Oh, shit. One of the biggest ones was your own people denying you.
Yeah.
Oh
Your
yeah.
own fucking people denying you.
Yep.
Just 'cause
Your own
mama
servants.
Just because your mama disagree with what you doing, man, you ain't catching hell.
Right.
that ain't
Right.
the same shit.
Right.
Same.
You know, cause your dad call you crazy and shit. Like, man,
Hey,
crazy ass boy.
how many of us have really not eaten for 3 days?
Right.
Who hasn't had water for a week?
Yeah. Right.
Who's been hungry for 10 days out here?
Right,
Been
right.
running in the woods for 30 days and only ate a crumb here and there. He ain't been through shit, man.
Yeah, right. That's right.
He's been through shit.
Jake, see what happened with Jake? Jake watch World Star Hip Hop, and they see these rappers with big bags of money and riding around in in fucking Lamborghinis and Bentley trucks and shit, and they be feeling defeated in the spirit, man.
They still be depressed.
And they still depressed, man.
So they do all the drugs, and when a nigga get a lot of money, all he do is go do drugs, fuck off. But he's still a nigga. He's still walking around. Oh yeah, codeine, lean, and whatever is out there, man.
Because a nigga that don't want to bear his burden for the sake of the truth, I bet in his mind he's still thinking about a money phone. Wow. Scheming. You know, for real, that's what he's thinking.
Oh, well, you know who that happened to, right?
Cool.
This dude in Baltimore. That dude, a dude in Baltimore.
What happened?
It's fucking. He's basically he basically left doing the work.
His rap career and shit?
Yeah, with the rap career.
He's not at GMS no more.
Not no more. It happened within like the last month.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know what's gonna come of it, but the fact that whatever they said, the fact that him saying, he thinks about his rap career more than your Howard Shine, that's off, man.
Right.
Like, you want to be a rapper? See, I just show you how low Jake is.
Yeah, that ain't the rapper when rapper is
Yeah.
straight trash right now.
You just want to you want to be in the studio with Lil Uzi Vert?
Right.
That's what you want so bad. You want to be in the studio with a nigga that's high,
with a faggot,
or all kind of
with a homo.
What was it? Young Berg was in the studio jerking off a little boy. You want to be in the studio around shit like that?
Weird. That's way.
That's the.
I wonder what he did. That's what he did. That's all.
You want to be around?
Oh man.
Some things you shouldn't jerking off a little boy. That's
Right. Some things you just shouldn't hear.
Satan, man.
Satan, man.
Satan, man. Prince of the air.
Oh hell no.
Right.
Yeah. The leg came out. That's off.
See, that's Satan. That move. The stand just moved as if the earth just moved. Man.
Right. Like, God damn.
Just stream all day, man. Yeah.
Y'all passing out pamphlets?
Right.
Yeah, like,
To who? Yeah, what's it to who?
y'all like preaching to nobody. My bad.
Hey, I told this brother, I was like, we should have brought out the scripture where Lord said to prophesy to the wind on his ass.
Yeah.
Man. I ain't talking to the damn wind.
Right. Yeah, you can tell that cop. He was scared.
He ain't even a real cop.
Nah, he's not.
Yeah, you can tell like the baggy ass shirt, belt sagging. Yeah, Paul Blart, man.
Fucking Andy Griffin, man.
Simple ass out of here, nigga. The pickup truck.
Paul Blart. That's y'all seen the movie Observe and Report?
Yeah, that's him.
With Will Ferrell? Yeah. All right. Good. That's him, man.
Ronnie from
Yeah, Ronnie.
Scary
Fuck you,
Movie,
Ronnie.
Doofy from Scary Movie.
Yeah, Doofy. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
him, man.
that's him. Fucking Doofy.
You had a precept?
It's almost done.
Yeah,
It
bring it
says,
up.
2 Corinthians.
Hey, I think they Solomon said they're gonna come to us.
Okay,
Okay,
Keep
cool.
going till they get here. Kind.
It's 2 Corinthians.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, tell them we going to come in. That don't make sense.
It says
I'm gonna hit him up.
4 and
I thought
17.
about that too.
2 Corinthians 4 and 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
And see, the scriptures tell us that the Lord said He's gonna lift a standard for us. In these times that we in, it's time to get the victory. The people been killing the prophets. Through the spirit of these men that's in these scriptures, we've been through that already.
Yep, we already.
So in this time that we in, it's time to get the victory.
Con.
All right, we in that. They show you the movies that. The slow motion running to the stairs to the trophy. We about to run through the ribbon. The confetti's about to shoot out. Everybody's gonna cheer our name and want to take pictures with us. Put our face on cereal boxes.
Yeah.
That's what it's time. That's what the time is for. Wheaties.
Yeah, Wheaties and
figurines. Action figures.
costumes and shit.
Yeah, costumes. That's
I wanna-
what time it is, man.
I want to be a rock
Like you were saying, what afflictions? We catch hell. I ain't gonna lie. We catch hell, but come on, man. Just deal with it, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Have a drink. Yeah. Do other things. Go ahead.
It says verse 18. It says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen.
It's the kingdom. Be kingdom minded. All right, be focused on the kingdom. Stop being. See, a lot of men, they still, like I said, they want to ride around in Bentley trucks. They want to do the money phone. You know what a lot of niggas want to do still? Cause I can't even lie. Sometimes I know this demon jump on all of us. Like, man, I want a lot of money to go fuck off, man. I'm going to a strip club and go throw some money, man. You know, because it's just tempting. You see, like, hell yeah, bitches all over you and shit. But it's like, but see, men let that corrupt their spirit, man. They let them take it over. Like, man, nah, man, I want to do that shit, man.
Men gotta have that self-control.
That's right.
That discipline.
Yeah. Mortified.
Yep.
Stop doing things that tempt you.
Yeah, putting yourself in certain situations that make you want to go.
You be listening to certain music, because you know that music put demons on. You listen to certain music. You know, I was in the gym and I was listening to them old Rocco tapes.
Oh yeah.
I like, man, this nigga might be want to go thumb through a check right now. But them songs put demons on you, so sometimes you be like, man, I can't listen to this shit. This shit made me want to go be a nigga in the world.
He had that one song where he was out in fucking Italy or some shit. He was out there playing around in Italy or some shit. I was like, damn, man, take
Oh man, nah, that video, not to be, you know, but that yo going through the city, like I'm like, man, this nigga ride on the highway. That shit look clean as hell. Yeah. But then you see that, you like, man, fuck that shit, man. Yeah. This nigga, then you think like, man, this nigga took a ride up the asshole to do that shit, man.
That's all.
It says for the things which are seen.
Yeah, we close up after that.
Oh, you can.
It says for the things which are seen are temporal.
But all this shit, that baddie that you see on Instagram that you want so bad, and you be like, damn, I can't get her like this in this lower state, man. That shit, these bitches age like milk, man. She might be the baddest bitch in 2014, and then by 2018, like, oh, this bitch is ugly. What the fuck was
I seen her the other day, man. It was a chick, you know, I was like, damn, man, she was fine in like 03, 04. Man, I seen her like recently, I'm like, finished, man. She done lost weight. She's looking gaunt.
And you know who was bad?
So, you can tell she got a surgery.
Finished? Melissa Ford.
Oh yeah, what? Yo, Melissa Ford, Vita Guerra, y'all know who that is? Yo, she was bad, man.
Stacey, they ain't finished.
It ain't finished, but
it's just is that you be in that.
Right.
Like that was when they was in their prime.
That was in their prime.
You know,
these bitches' primes only last like 60 days, man. That's the truth, man.
Hey, a goddamn
a 90-day expiration date or something.
Hey, these bitches is about as good as these bitches is like yo, you had an Escalade in 2002. Yeah. You was that shit. You had that 2002 body, like
spinners,
spinning rims and shit. Let a nigga ride around in that same truck right now, nigga. This nigga through. Yeah. You ain't getting no bitches. You'll get laughed at.
That's gonna be frowned upon.
Be frowned upon.
Everywhere you go, you be like, God damn. You know, I see the nigga with some spinners on the other day, man. Nigga was in a Lincoln Navigator with some fucking spinners. I'm like, man, this guy's through.
I seen that on fucking Glenwood, man. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, right. Wear your jersey backwards.
3X jersey.
Tall tees.
You know, this is the last part right here. It says, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
And that's the kingdom.
That's right. That's what we want, man. That's right. And that's what we fighting for, and we try to compel the body to do, man. That's right. Don't get caught up in this world, man. This world about to be burned like a furnace, man.
Yep.
Right?
2 Peter 3.
Yep.
Right. Yep.
Oh, but Malachi.
That's what I was
well, can we get that Malachi 4?
Go on, get it.
4-1. You know.
All this shit's gonna be disappeared, man. All these bad bitches that you lust at on Instagram, you might run into some of these bitches that you lust at in that day, and she'd be like, "Help me!" You be like, "Get the fuck off!"
Right.
Give her an uppercut.
Yeah, you might kill her.
You gonna put her to death.
You might have went from wanting to ride her down to disgusting. You might throw up on the bitch.
Yeah. God damn. She stink. Go ahead,
Malachi chapter 4, verse 1.
Yeah.
For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Right. So the day that's gonna come soon is gonna be the day of fire. Everybody.
It's approaching rapidly.
Right. It's approaching very quickly, man. See. People don't realize, they don't understand. That's why it says all the proud and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. That's what we was just talking about. These niggas that want this, these chicks that were like that, these people that get weak in the truth. That day is coming, man.
The money,
all right?
the cars.
Yeah, the money, the cars. Scripture say that in 2 Peter 3rd chapter. All the works therein shall be burned up.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
You're not going to have, there's not going to be anything that, you know, for you to keep or hold on to. Okay? And this does say it the Lord. Yeah.
Laugh at all this shit that came. Like,
but this is a bad dream.
Yo,
it's a nightmare.
We gonna talk amongst each other like, yo, you know, I really wanted I really wanted paper.
Con.
That's what we wanted. We wanted paper.
Yeah. With heathen faces on it.
With heathen faces on it. Yo, you know,
Edomites at that.
Edomites.
Yo, you wanted to drive a car? Like a gas-powered car?
Right,
a used car? That's what you
wanted? A used car?
You actually wanted to go to work?
You wanted a good job?
You wanted
I worked?
Corporate America?
You wanted a woman that already been dealt with?
Oh, that's going to be it. Right.
You were crazy over some thought?
God damn.
Whoa.
Whoa, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, son.
Hey, the day is coming, man.
Hey, but this all this shit that we going through, it's gonna be, Lord willing, we part of that number, it's gonna be in our book of remembrance.
That's right. That's right.
They're gonna read, they're gonna open up the book and be like, damn, he married up. Like how Ezra, the two, where he had the harlot.
You know? Yep.
But if anybody got something else,
yeah.
Is it? You want to close it down?
Yeah, man. You know, so with that, we always end by giving no praise and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakah Kodash.
Double honor to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, Ruwell. All right, shalom to the Akimate who's laboring in sincerity and truth. All right, till next time, shalom.
Hey, shalom.
Yeah.